Hey everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, I don't know why, but I guess I have an arena run that I've been sitting on and I had no idea. So we're gonna finish this arena run and then I'm gonna start a new arena run. I really just did not know this run existed. It's been a long time since I've played arena. It's probably been 2 weeks plus, and apparently this run has just been sitting in my. It's just sitting here with no clue. It looks like a pretty solid deck. I don't remember drafting this. It's got some good late game. It's got some interesting removal. A couple Plague Scientists, a Shadow Blades. This looks like a solid deck. I just didn't know it existed. Hey Dingus, hey Bruno, hey Little Betch.
Good morning, Regis.
Good morning, right back at you, James Virex. Thanks for the cheer, man. Way to kick off the nice week here. 150 bits right off the bat. Right off the bat. Hey, C4. Yeah, let's talk about these cards, guys. We also have not talked about the new cards. Well, let's get in the game first. Make sure this is in the right spot. I'm also gonna turn on a deck tracker here, since this run's like halfway done. Hey, Mighty Rye. Congrats on the computer, man. Hey, Wolf Poops. Hey, Karate Cat Chris. Hey, you Spicy Memer. Hey, Kylix. How you guys all doing today? Actually seems like a solid hand. A little bit of value, a little bit of early tempo, some early minions. Did that deck tracker figure out my deck? Yeah, cool. Boom. Pink. Yay. Yay, I'm back, guys. I'm here. Sufficiently pinked out. Hey, Regis, it's your boy, Hart. Hey, Cardi Cat Chris. It's your boy, Asmodan. Sorry for not sending the card like you asked. I rarely ever use Twitter. Oh, sure, yeah. Feel free to link it now, man. It was just we were running out of time, or forget what the reason was. We couldn't see it or something. I forget why I couldn't look at it previously, but... Hey, Roth Gaming. Any news on Parker yet? We're still in the dark, Tingus. I thought I would hear last week by Wednesday, but it's been a holiday, in the U.S., and I'm sure Twitch was not in the office, for most of the time I've been expecting it to come. So any partner review process or anything would have been held off until this week. Here we go, Karate Cat Chris. Let's see. That link is still not working for me. Oh, wait, maybe that looks like a bum URL. I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay, cool. The word try got appended, but I found it. This says King Toot. A 3-mana 2/3 with the most hilarious artwork I've ever seen. And it says, Battlecry, discover a minion's text from your deck and give its text to all textless minions. Oh, that's OP, dude. That's too good. Because you could just give, everything Tyrion's text. You could give everything Taunt and Divine Shield and just run a bunch of vanilla minions, right? And if you ever drew King Toot, you would always win the game. I think that's just a little too good. I'm sorry to say, Karate Cat Chris. I love the idea. That's a really cool idea, but that's, just broken. It's kind of busted. Those are garbage, so I guess we're doing this, even though I don't really like it either. Let's just play for stats. He's going to kill one of these with the weapon, so playing the second one actually matters. Hopefully we just draw a 5-mana card. We are very unlikely to get something we can't play. It's 4 out of 23 right now that we get something we can't play. So, what do we want? Spiked Hog Rider, Bone Baron, Naga Corsair, Corpse Razor, probably okay. Not great, but okay. Coin Lightning Bolt. It's a pretty good turn. It's a lot of stuff on board. These are great cards, but we just have to hit this next one. Streetwise is perfect. Sure. I'll take it. It's a 5-drop. Could you give me some advice on how to balance or fix this one? I think if you're going to have an effect that strong, it has to be higher cost or something, right? There has to be some sort of check in place that makes it reasonable. So, like, you know, if it was the exact same stats but like a 7 cost minion, or if it had some sort of deck building challenge, you know, like you can't include 8 drops, or your deck can only be 6 or higher cost minions, or that's not good examples, right? But some kind of absurd check. Because right now it's like you could only have Tyrion, right? And it would always give Tyrion, I think. I mean, maybe based on the wording, if it only discovered minions with text in your deck. If it discovered any minion, they wouldn't necessarily all have text in that scenario, then perhaps it would work out better. This is really unfortunate for me. Like, that is a major problem. Jeez, man. I think we have to, like, slow roll. Just to force him to use that. Like, I just can't. I cannot let that kill something like this. It's just too much value. I hope to God he trades it into this 3/3. Otherwise, we're screwed. Like, that wasp is causing me a lot of friction right now. Don't have, like, Maelstrom Portal. Thing from below. Okay. He's pretty incentivized to trade that 2/2 in right now. Well, not super incentivized, I guess. Marginally incentivized. I'm just gonna play this again because it's the kind of thing you might want to kill. It's cool that we just cycled into another Bone Drake. That's fantastic for us, by the way. Let's see, who else is chatting here? Hey, Rainbow Orb. Hey, Knife Master. Sorry to hear you had some bad luck, Knife Master. That sucks, man. Tingus has some good ideas for you there, Karate Cat Chris. I like that. Is there any other legendaries I'm missing from my Evolved Shaman? I have Thrall and Aya. I don't think so, man. That sounds like a pretty complete set. Is there anything else? Well, I guess Patches is usually run. Patches is usually an Evolved Shaman. So maybe that. Let me check out that one, Karate Cat Chris. Let's see. Hey, Humbler Mortals, how's it going? Hey, Nine the Hermit, good morning to you, dude. Hey, Demo ESL. I forgot to say hello, I answered your question. Kim Pow Fist, a rogue card, a 4-mana minion, 3/3 in stats. After you trigger 3 combos in a turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy and draw a card. Yeah, I think that one's fairly balanced. In fact, it might be a little too hard to satisfy that one. 3 combos can be tough in a single turn. I guess there are some pretty cheap combos, though. Like 2-mana combos, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Drawing a card and dealing 3 damage is very powerful, so. The question is, would this thing live long enough on board? You know, like, because it'd be really hard to pull it off in a single turn. Like, play Kim Pow and then activate it. I think it's something that has to linger around. So I might, like, make it a 2/4 just so it's slightly more likely to live as a 4 health minion, you know? Because I think it has to live to get any sort of value. By the way, Onyxia was just an insane turn for us, guys. I mean, bonkers good. Just absolutely busted. This is also completely busted. So. That's 14. We're not on or no, 12. We're not on lethal, but we have some insane plays. I mean, just completely broken plays. That's actually not even fair. I can't talk up enough how absurd that was. Oh, Cataclysm's kind of covered up, guys. We gotta fix that, boys. I didn't know where it was at. I kind of guessed where the spot was gonna be. Volcano! Well, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. Thankfully, we have good reload. It's not much of a follow-up. Oh, Ooze is annoying. Can't really do enough to kill this turn. Perhaps we just play these two together. The Gastropod probably just trades into that 4/3. I'm okay with that. It also makes this worse again, though. But that's okay. We could have killed the 0/2 and played the Pillager, right? Like, just to Dragon Link into Pillager, attack into that, but I don't think it's worth it. Hey, that guy's ass guy, how's it going, man? Good to see you around these parts. I really want Call to Arms to be good, but I can't see it at the moment. I think it might be Bruno. Oh, what a card to get. It's very convenient. I don't think he's in a good spot still. No way. Wow. He had the exact 2 cards there. It doesn't matter. We're so far ahead, but that's kind of silly. Is this better than just... I don't think so. Let's just do it this way. This is totally fine. Totally fine. We could have cheesed out some extra damage or something with this, but I just like getting the stats on board. If we played this, we didn't get like a 2-4, you know, so I think I like this better. I think Call to Arms could be good. We've seen in the past, like, cards that sort of reload a board have some potential. The problem right now is that Paladin 2-drops don't really support it at the moment, or even 1-drops. Like, Righteous Protector would be okay. But, like, for instance, Murloc Paladin wouldn't like this. Because most of the good the Murlocs that are 2 or less are... Ooh, hello there, crazy plays. I'm just gonna go face with this, guys. Well, we better clear, just in case. There's crazy stuff that can happen. It's bad against, like, Volcano, I suppose, but mostly good. Murloc Paladin has good, like, Rockpool Hunter, Hydrologist. Both are terrible to be summoned. I mean, it's good to get free minions, but they have battle cries that you care about, so you're kind of sacrificing the battle cries there on those. So that's challenging. Hey, Regis Killin, I'm really excited for Cataclysm. If you get it in your opening hand with a possible 1-drop, you could get the portal set up by the turn 5. Is discard lock more viable? Oh, I think so, yeah. I definitely think it is. You can also get there pretty consistently with tapping, right? Like if you tap a couple turns with Cataclysm, and you're actually able to, because you know Cataclysm is going to take care of the board for you. So if you fall behind, like if you get Cataclysm in your opening hand, you can set up a pretty nice little game plan where you always know, this is a sick combo, so we're keeping that. You always know that, oh, good hand. You always know you can recover the board. Like, if things get crazy out of hand and you want a life tap, you can, because you know Cataclysm is going to resolve the board for you. So you can sacrifice your early game cards.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Good morning. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
Hey, Zeroshio, dude, thank you for the 3-month resub. That's crazy, Zeroshio. Really appreciate it, dude. You're an all-star, you're a boss, etc., etc., as you well know. And, I did have a pretty crazy Thanksgiving. I'll tell you guys the story in a minute, maybe, or at least talk about it briefly. I think I teased it a little bit this weekend. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but... anyway, you can just sacrifice any early minion play. Just keep whatever you need in hand to know that you're going to complete the quest, right? Like, you have to play the quest on 1, but after that, you could just tap, 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 not worry about the board at all. Try to get, like, the Silverware Golems and the Clutch Mother Zava stuff in your hand, and then play Cataclysm on 4. Boom, the quest is either complete or mostly complete, and you're good to go. You just win. Let's do this first. Man, we got some weapon buffs, guys. I think I'm actually just going to take this. It's the biggest dude. The health total could matter. South Sea Squid Face... This kind of goes at arms with, like, you know, with Naga Corsair. They satisfy the same need in my deck, so I don't want that. We could take the Deadly Fork, but Deadly Fork's pretty good, too. Could actually play it instead of the Shadow Blade. You gotta equip that. I'm just gonna take the biggest guy. I don't really care. Stressed about it too much. No worries, Karate dude. I don't mind looking at cards as long as it's not crazy, like you said. You got a good balance on it, though. You know when it's too many. You're all right. Don't worry. This is fine. This is actually pretty good. Do we want to? No, let's keep the stats on board. Buff this thing up to 4 next turn. Could probably kill the next thing he plays pretty easily. So let's see. This is a new card. It's 2 mana 2/2 minion that reads Battle Cry. Add Infinity and Beyond to your hand. And that is a 3-cost spell that says deal 3 damage. If the minion is dead, add her back to your hand. Intriguing. Very intriguing. I think we're just going to hold on the Naga for now. Let's get this big boy out. I want this to kill something better, right? I don't want to send a 4-attack weapon into a 2/2. That's a freebie. We can still play on curve, too, this way. And he's at full health, so this is the right time to play this thing. Not after we've done some damage, you know. Another giant freaking wasp. Why is this card the bane of... Oh! Oh! That's a busted top deck. Oh my god, that's so good. Wow. Oh man, Streetwise, you are so good. Thank you, sir. Back to this card, though. Back to this custom card. Yeah, man, it might be too good. Because you can always kill the minion, right? Like, it's not hard for you to kill that minion most of the time. So it really is just like an infinite, which I understand is the idea, but it might be a little too infinite, you know? Might be too much. So we just kind of stole 13 points of health from him in a weird way, right? In a weird way. That was 13 points of healing he didn't get there. That's pretty crazy. This is a good thing against Priest. It might just be too good, that, you know, because it's just always 3 damage. Always, like almost always, just cycling 3 damage forever. I guess it's not any better than like Jade Idol, but maybe it's okay. We'd have to see it in action, I think, Karate. I like the idea though. Are you gonna do a Quest Rogue experiment? Maybe, Snowy. Like, there's a lot of ideas that are out there that we could easily do. Stick around by the time the expansion rolls around and remind me of that sort of idea, right? Like that'll help guide me. I think we just Geist and trade and weapon, right? It's fine. It's not like our greatest Geist ever, but we gotta deal with the board. Did he get an activation off this or not? I was not watching. I don't think so, because he'd have a created card, so it's just a 5/6. Okay. Callista says, I'm new to Hearthstone. I want to play it for free without spending $100. Is that possible, or am I in the wrong game? It just depends on what you're trying to accomplish, Callista. You can certainly play and have a ton of fun without ever spending $1, particularly in Arena. Like, Arena is a format where you can compete with anybody despite your card collection. If you do want to be like a top-tier, legend, high-level player...
Back to work after a week, and my laptop needs Windows updates. Great waste of the first hour.
No, jerks. No, dude, that's the worst. I just hate, like, Windows updates in general, I think, at this point, right? Everybody does. How do we deal with this thing? I guess we Plague Scientist and then just trade. Oh, God, you idiot. I thought I already played this. Oh, you idiot. I thought I had, like, dropped this already. Oh, God. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. We'll be alright, as long as there's no Dragonfire Potion. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Windows Update's the worst. But, hey, jerks, you're done. It's out of the way. You know, you'll have to do it again tomorrow, but... David Hasselhoek, man, thanks for the kind words. Hey, Joshy. Hey, Snowy. Hey, Just Martin. Hey, Ryu. Hey, Dova. Do you like where Blizzard is taking Paladin? I honestly dislike it since control cards... Since I want control cards, not Silverhand Synergy, Control Paladin is my favorite deck. I gotta be honest, it does feel a little weird. This has to be better, right? Because we get some good trades. Yeah, this has to be better. Then with this, because this heals, this is a pirate too, it has some downside, so yeah. How much damage is this? 9, 14, 16? Guess we go for the value trade instead. He's very low. Gonna go ahead and re-weapon. Damage matters, so. Yeah, Humbler, I get you. Like, Paladin never felt like a Swarm-style class to me. Like, thematically from lore, like, I know there are, like, a lot of Paladins, but Paladins seem like more heroic and, like, more legendary, like, big, you know, like, sturdy, knightly kinds of things. Like, I also envision the class, from a fantasy standpoint, as more of a control-oriented class. Do you think Millhouse Manstorm will see play with a new Paladin spell? It's a funny idea, Appleson, but what happens if you draw him? Like, Can you afford the dead draw every other time, you know? I don't know. Maybe you can, if he's like one of your only 2-drops and you summon him consistently from this new card. Maybe he can. I don't think so, though, still. I think he's just too risky otherwise. Because, like, if the kind of deck you'd want to play that in is more of an aggressive deck, like a faster start deck, and then you just can't afford to have a dead 2-drop in that deck. When you realize Regis is turning into Crip with all these arena streams. This is the first arena stream I've done in, like, 3 weeks inconspicuous, so I don't think so. I used to do a lot more. I think we still won. Hey, Mataru. He's like, that idiot is terrible. He didn't even combo his Plague Scientist. Maybe I just knew I was playing around something somehow. Some really smart 6-dimensional chess kind of thing. I feel like Rogue is still going to be dominant. Yeah, I don't see anything changing so far too much about the meta. I think a lot of the things we know about the meta are still going to be relevant and accurate in the new set so far. Callista says, thank you for the answer. I had so far a few Legis in my free-to-play packs. I was able to build a Miracle Rogue deck and also a decent mid-range Hunter with the new Rexar. But for other decks, I have not enough dust or legendaries and epics. Well, if it's any consolation, I did play a legend with mid-range Hunter this month. And in fact, played to top 200 legends exclusively with mid-range Hunter, so... Do you think Psychic Stream will be really good or more situational? I think really good. I gave it 5 stars in my review yesterday. Stan Steinerson, I have noticed you, sir. Congratulations. You have been noticed. Regis, do you think I should craft Keleseth? I think he will still be competitive in the new meta. I don't see anything changing too much about Keleseth, honestly. I agree with you. You know, it's always a guess, it's always a bet. Things could totally shift and we could never guess. But I don't see any reason for that just yet, at the very least. It looks sort of safe so far. So used to patches coming out. I was like ready to trade. Jerk says, I wish I was done already. It's at 2 out of 26. How do you have that many updates, Jerks? Have you like not touched your laptop in a year? I feel like I haven't had any Windows updates lately. Maybe you're doing fancier stuff than me. I don't know. Alright. He gets to trade back into this no matter what, so it's not like we're really gaining much off of the South Sea Captain here. He just trades here, goes right back. Still the right play, just because it's on curve, but... Next turn we play this guy for the buff. This is pretty good with Rogue and Arena. Weirdly great. Can also play Abusive if we need to, but I can't imagine why we would need to. Ugh. That's like the exact wrong thing for me. I can't do 3 damage to it with my weapon. I want to play Grave Shambler. I mean, I can just trade and go face for 2. I think I'm going to be greedy, though, guys. I think we're going to let it live. If we get punished by, like, Shadowblade or Assassins. But, most of the time, I think this is an okay... Well, we also kind of get punished by him trading into this 5-5, I guess. The 5-5 is slightly stronger than the 5-4. I guess we just trade and play this. Like, why, if we're going to do that, why do we... If we're going to play this anyway, let's just take the trade. Yeah, this is fine. In other words, just hold on the Grave Shambler until I want to use this weapon charge. The math just didn't line up like I wanted it to, but that doesn't have to make us make bad plays. Let's see... Hey, Disner, man, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having fun.
Regis plugging in my new PC. The RAM wasn't installed properly, so I need a PC blessing. That everything works appropriately. Hash Pizza Party 2017.
Yeah, Mighty Right, dude. I certainly wish you the best of luck with your beautiful new machine. And of course, your PC has hereby been blessed. I'm curious what I mean. Like, they didn't seat the RAM properly, even at the because I know you bought a pre-built. You gotta reseat that RAM, dude. See how it goes. Surprised they didn't catch that before sending it out. How did you and your wife meet? I don't actually have a wife, ACB, but I have a fiance still. And so I haven't met my wife. I met my future wife. We actually met in school. In junior high. Although we did not date until 15 years later. Probably, well, 13 years later, probably. A lot later, needless to say, is the first time we actually dated. But we technically did meet in that's a 2-attack weapon, so he's gonna trade here, but he might have to take 15 damage off this, so. The RAM was not placed in the slot and was shipped with the RAM bouncing around. Oh, goodness, Mighty Right. It must have fallen out or something. I mean, the locks, though, I would expect to keep it in. That's a little iffy, dude. I would complain, Mighty Right. I would complain to Amazon. Well, I mean, especially if it doesn't work, obviously, you have to complain. But even if it does, I would still... Because that could damage your Mobo, too. Like, you don't want things sliding around hitting your Mobo all the time, you know? I would certainly feel compelled to issue some sort of complaint. I can say that for sure. I think we just take trades here and we play a lot of wide bodies for that Necrotic Geist, right? We just go super wide here. Rogue doesn't often have great ways to deal with this. Fan of Knives exists, I guess, but it's cool that these have the same artwork as these, despite being from different minions. Oh, that's just great. That is wonderful. That's surprisingly perfect, man. Thank you so much for that. We could go Plague Scientist route, but obviously this is so much better. What is this? This card is honestly broken. I mean, his Cthulhu's really big, right? if he somehow had a Cthulhu, it would be enormous. He just let me trade in all my 1/1s into 2/2s. That was a nice exchange. Thank you, sir. How could he have possibly known? Let's see. What am I missing here? Mighty Right says, I will complain for sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance it's still going to be fine, I would imagine. But you know, still, like, you nervous. Like, what if something were to happen? Whoa, Diznar, dude! Are you serious? Diznar with the 500-bit bomb drop. He says, first time in stream, like 5 minutes ago, Diznar. I say welcome, and you just go ahead and drop 500 bits. Man, thank you. You could have saved them for a little while. Make sure I'm not a loon. Make sure I'm not crazy, you know, but nonetheless, certainly appreciate it, dude. Thank you, Diznar. Welcome to the Elite Cheer Club. Well on your way. Do we have any sort of, like, lethal here or anything?
For the master.
I don't really think so, but he's clearly had trouble with these wide boards, so let's just push. We're pretty close to lethal. We'll save that. We'll just play this guy. He's a little bigger. We should be able to get there. Maybe I should have left one spot open for a Plague Scientist, but I don't know. We should be okay. These guys are unbelievable. Yeah, Diznar, dude. Thank you, man. Good guy Diznar indeed. Nailed it. I'm falling behind chat again. Oh my god, I'm so bad, guys. The love stories. Yeah, it's so sweet, I know. Yay. You think the card revealed in 7.5 hours is the Warlock Spellstone? If so, any speculation as to what it might be? I haven't looked at the artwork, really. Well, I'm not keeping up with the artwork as well as a lot of you guys are. Let me see. Which one's revealed in 7.5 hours? That's not now. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that looks like a Warlock. It looks like a purple Spellstone for sure. What would it be for Warlock? I think it might be life gain, guys. I think it's going to be some sort of like vampiric life gain or something like that. We'll see. We'll see indeed. Snowbird says, I'm at rank 2 and really want to push for Legend, but it's such a grind. How was your first climb to Legend? Was it hard to keep up dedication? Yeah, Snowy Bird. Yeah, it's been a long time, but it certainly was. It's a mental challenge, right? But I absolutely recommend it. It's worth it, because once you hit it the first time, like, then it gets 1,000 times easier, because there's, like, no pressure moving forward. You never feel the urgency that you feel the first few times, because you know you've accomplished it and it's just out of the way. That milestone is achieved, so you sort of just have to bear down that one time, and then it becomes 1,000 times easier. 1,000 times easier. Oh, Disnar says, I watch you on YouTube, first time on Twitch. Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. Still, of course, greatly appreciate it. You dropping the giant bomb, man. And thanks for making the move to Twitch. I hope you're having fun. A lot of nice people hanging out on Twitch always, so. As you've already seen, they've already complimented you, Disnar, right off the bat.
Whoa, look at that new cheer badge. Weird. Wonder how I got that?
What the heck, James Virex? Dude! What? 2,400 bits dropped out of the sky. Just like that. New cheer badge. Say something again in chat, James, so we can see the new cheer badge, dude. I don't think we've seen it just yet. I think you have to type again, but what the heck, James, thank you so much, man. Of course, congrats on the badge, but 2,400 bits. We've already had 3,200 bits, guys, this morning, and it's only been 30 minutes streamed. You are all totally amazing, so thank you guys so much. Yeah, Sherazan's the best. We don't really have anything to do this turn, unfortunately, but Sherazan's going to be a baller turn 4. Especially because we do actually have some cheaper stuff in hand. So, that's going to be nice. James, nice, man. That's crazy. And oh, thank you, Disnar. Appreciate the kindness, man. Murray says, there's no nice people here, just a bunch of jerks. Yeah, you're right. I know that, in particular, you and Mighty Rai don't get along at all. He's not your biggest fan. Ooh, it's red! Yeah, oh, it is red! Wow, the 10,000 bit cheers. Man, that's great. Sorry, this looks really good. Where does that put you on the leaderboard? I'm sure you're very, very high now. You must be. Can I see the leaderboard on my thing? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. I don't think the all-time is updated yet, is it? Oh, it might be. It might be, yeah. Yeah, you're probably 7th or 8th all-time, but you must be demolishing the monthly and weekly bits, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Demolishing the weekly bits. So thank you. I think the weekly bits might actually only be today, but regardless, still destroying them. This has to die. I think this also has to die. The question is, do we want to save some health, or do we want to save a minion? I think we need to save a minion, guys. Unfortunately, I think we have to have initiative on the board here. Next turn, can we activate our Sherazan? Not quite. We have 3. Okay. This will help me heal up, so I'm okay to take a little health. This also makes leaving the minion alive a lot better. Maybe. Probably can't do it. Probably still not good enough. That's really scary how quick he grabbed that. Naga Corsair allows me to trade, but we still don't have a kill for the Violet Illusionist. This and this are a cool combo when we get them, maybe. I guess we're going to play Naga Corsair and the Mistress, even though it doesn't let me get off the Sherazan. We just need to have that on board. Gotta kill this, I think. Alright, let's see if we're dead, or if he takes a trade here. He might just have a good weapon attack. This is a tough spot to be in, for sure. If they revealed the Warlock weapon, it was your design, would you be honored or upset? It'd be a cool coincidence, but they've designed these cards like 8 months ago, so... mine was only revealed a week or 2 ago, so... It would be remarkable if that happened, for sure. That is a great play. Holy crap. Ice plus backstab. Is that enough to keep me alive? Plus Happy Ghoul. That's actually enough to get our Sherazin back. But it's not really enough to keep me alive. Oh, we could backstab Razor Petal this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still trade in the 2-2, right? But this is kind of a sick play. Like, I don't know if it's enough to win, because he still has a pretty big guy out there, but that's about as sick as plays get. He sort of has to kill this, or he really risks losing this board quickly. Which means if we stay at 13 health, we can certainly stabilize. But that's a heck of a play. Jeez. Hey, Grimboja, I don't know why you're up, dude, but I'm happy to see you here, nonetheless. Hey, Papa Smurf. I don't know what deck runs it, Papa Smurf, but I think the card is sort of, like, fundamentally okay. Hey, 30. I'll climb that all-time eventually. Maybe not number 1. James Ice, yeah, you have quite a mountain to climb for number 1. Jerks has certainly supplanted it, or not supplanted, but planted himself firmly at the top. I don't think he will be supplanted anytime soon. Yeah, Papa Smurf, the problem with Call to Arms right now, as we understand Paladin, is like it's all Murlocs and stuff that they don't really want to summon necessarily, but that doesn't exclude the card from being good in the future. I think it makes sense fundamentally. Like, it does something good for its cost and something that, generally speaking, as we understand Hearthstone, looks like a good play. It's just whether or not that... so he does take that trade. Okay, he has to. Smart. It's a lot of annoying stuff again, though. Another Streetwise Investigator into a Stealth Minion. It's kind of hilarious at this point, honestly. Wow, okay. So I think our Sherazin's dead if we... I don't think it's ever coming back, I guess I should say. But this is still a pretty good turn. He's running out of cards here. We might just stabilize. These are not the best plays, necessarily. If we hit a Shadow Blade, we have a great board opportunity. This is a sick play with Shadow Blade, both because we get an immune attack, which saves me health, and because we get a 9/9.
Aha!
Bloodworm. Okay. Do we Plague Scientist our Happy Ghoul? We probably wait on these. We can trade it straight up. This is gonna die anyway. We'll take 1 damage. We trade in here. This goes to 2 health. That's okay. We just slam these guys and re-weapon. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Thankfully, his health total is not at all relevant. Man, Dino Size destroys me, though. Like, is there a Dino Size coming, guys? That would be pretty sad. It's like a full board, but... That's exactly Dino Size. I'm gonna be really sad, because we've worked hard to stabilize this game. I mean, even Spiker Steed would be a pain, but we could probably work through it with Plague Scientist. Dino Size is the real risk. That's terrible, thankfully. That's great news for us. Wonderful, wonderful news. I think we have to save the Plague Scientist for, like, a crazy result, don't we? We just trade in here for value trades. Gastropod. We go ahead and slam the Buccaneer. Do we play into Consecration if we're not careful? He would have consecrated last turn, but he could get it again, and we're going to be playing a 2 health minion on top of all these other 2 health minions. I'm thinking about maybe just taking this trade to be ultimately safe against Consecration. Normally you'd not want to sacrifice that attack value, but since we have a poisonous dude on board, I will. This is not worried. This does not cause problems with Consecration, so... Oh, I could have weaponed that, but health total's fine, too. We're fine to save a little there. Okay. I think this is alright. Wow, Cataclysm is a card. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, MLTG. I kind of think it might be okay, too. I think it might be decent. Hey, Ixodes, man, how's it going? I think Call to Arms works in Keleseth Paladin with small-time recruits and lots of 1-drops. Maybe Kingdom. One drops don't look nearly as good though, as far as like a mana ratio for a 4-mana spell, right? I guess if they've been Keleseth buffed, they certainly look better though. So that's a good point. Like, you know, 2-2 Righteous Protectors, pulling a couple of those out of your deck for free, well, not for free, but at once is a pretty valuable thing to do. So Consecration hurts, but doesn't lose us the game necessarily. We're super ahead on board. We have a good card in hand, but we have to be able to combo it. Everything we draw, though, is comboable. So that's good news. I think we'll just clear space here, trading in straight. What are these cards that he can't play them, guys? Sated Threshodon's really good. I think that's something we have to Plague Scientist, though. Do I have space? Oh, we can just Gastropod this. We don't have to Plague Scientist. That's fine. That's totally fine. In fact, that's really good. I mean, if we sacrifice... No, it's fine. We can Plague Scientist later. It's totally okay. There's no way this dude is doing... No way this dude is doing 9 damage, so I'm okay to take a hit, I think. Alright, so now we have 10, 15, 16 damage. Maybe I should have went face. We're close to lethal. Certain things could get me lethal off of the draw. Oh, that's scary. He knows the poisonous is gone now, though, so he may be willing to play something a little bigger. But Plague Scientist, of course, punishes that. We needed space. No, we don't have space. Shoot. Well, we can always trade in a 1-1. Or a 2-3 or something. That's fine. Do you have a favorite deck? Mid-Range Hunter lately has been my favorite deck this month. I've played it a ton. I can't wait to use the new Rogue Legendary. Yeah, Nutter, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool card. I think it has some interesting synergies. Too afraid to play Legend today. Yeah, we're going to have to play Legend again, I think, guys. You can't see my rank right now, but I was 173 this morning. And for those who don't know, I want to make the leaderboard so bad. Top 200 at the end of the month. I've never done it before, so I've decided to like hold and see where my rank lands, if it's going to stay inside the top 200. But I'm decaying at like 10 spots per day right now, so I may fall out still. There's still technically like 4 full days of laddering in North America, so it's fairly unlikely at this point that I actually manage to survive. I may have to play and win a couple of games again to stay in the top. 10, 15, 16, yeah, we still don't have it. This gives me direct damage, so I'll save it in case we need it somehow. Do you think Dragon Priest will make a big comeback? Maybe at least tier 2? Yeah, Icy Beaver. There's already a decent Dragon Priest list out there, so I think it'll be... I do think it will be solid, yeah. Oh my god, we're not dead, are we? Do not have, like, Blessing of... He's still gonna heal for 6, but don't have Blessing of Might or some garbage. Please, God. That heals for 6, he goes to 11. If he trades here, we still have 7. We have 7, 9, 10, 11. So he's still dead, right? 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he's still dead. And the Spectral Pillager seals the deal, too. Even if we didn't have it, we got more in hand. Cool. Scary game. Wow, that turn we had where we backstabbed, Razor Pedaled, Spectral Pillagered, or no, not Spectral Pillager, I mean Necrotic Geist, and Happy Gould was the craziest turn ever. Best swing turn I've seen in a long time. 7 wins, guys. I didn't even draft this on stream. I don't know when I drafted this deck. I have no idea. It's been weeks. Yeah, Murray, thanks. It was indeed a nice game. We got a lucky top tick there with that backstab. 100% won us the game. Why is Cataclysm good? It's a board clear, but you lose your whole hand. It's only good, Joyride, in Discard Warlock. I think it's terrible everywhere else. It's just far too big of a sacrifice in every other context. So it is 100% reliant on Discard Warlock being a good deck. But I kind of think it might be good enough to make Discard Warlock a good deck. The only problem is I'm still not actually sure the reward for Discard Warlock quest is enough. Like, summoning a couple 3/2s on turn 5 just might not be strong enough. The actual portal may not be any good. That's the only downside, is that the payoff might still suck. But we'll see. It's gonna get, that card gets the ammunition finally. They like finally said, okay, one last chance to make the Quest Warlock a real thing. Let's print like the emergency button card, like Cataclysm it is. Let's try. Do you think Hunter will finally have a good mid-range deck coming this X-Pack? Well, they kind of have an okay mid-range deck right now, Nutter. I mean, like I said, I actually played mid-range Hunter to Legend and like top 200 this 172 currently, all on mid-range Hunter. I mean, that's not anything to brag about, but like clearly not a completely terrible deck. So it's okay. So it doesn't take much to maybe make it better. I hope so. I want to play more Hunter. I like Rexxar a lot. Favorite card revealed so far. Favorite card revealed so far. Gotta think about it a little bit. Maybe Temporous, even though I'm not sure it's any good. I just really like the idea of like how much it shifts the game and gives multiple turns to people. That's pretty crazy. I like Katharina Winterwisp a lot. I like just value bomb cards like that. That's pretty cool. Just late game, just absurd value cards like Tyrion style cards is always fun. I like Rin the First Disciple as an idea. I don't think she's going to be any good, but I love the idea. Like, the inevitability of it and stuff's awesome. I think that's awesome. Really, really cool mechanic. Let's just do this. He'll take a trade. I don't want to throw anything good out there to take the trade. Plague Scientist should give me some pretty sick tempo moving forward. It's a really good coin, though. Coin into a 4/4 is pretty silly good. If he doesn't take a trade, we do this. If he does take a trade, we probably just trade in some 1/1s and a weapon. Probably Journey Below into Southsea Captain. Maybe we play for stats here instead. Could hit a 3-drop Death Rattle, though. That's relevant. Oh my god, what is that? Death Speaker. Okay, we're Plague Scientisting then. That has to die. Does Shadow Blade change that logic? No, I think we're still gonna Plague Scientist. I'm gonna look for a card, though. I don't think we need the 1/2. Sherzin again? We activated him last game. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sherzin. We need a play next turn that's pretty strong, so. Let me go ahead and hit this. Sets up the Shadow Blade or like trade weapon again. He might trade this way and we trade back here. I don't know, it just sets up the math. So makes it easier to kill that thing in the future. Rainbow Orb has a Murloc Warrior custom card. 1/2 that says Death Rattle gain armor equal to the amount of Murlocs on the board. I think that needs to be cheaper. I think that could be a 1-cost card. Rainbow Orb and still be balanced. Quest Warlock is going to be tier 1 or 2, says the Hansen. You can play your quest turn 5, and you also have discard synergy cards like Clutch Mother and Silver Golem. Yeah, that's the dream, the Hansen. I guess we'll see. I mean, it's hard to say for sure, but it is possible. I think you're right about that. I think this is okay. Might have to save this for Plague Scientist. It also just gives him a really good trade, so let's just save it. He doesn't actually have a good trade into the shares in that we can see. Might have Mortal Coil, of course, something like that, but most of the time I think we're okay. Bane of Doom is pretty much the best case scenario. That's a really good result, too. Holy crap. Is that worth an assassinate, guys? I think we have to. I don't think it's up for debate, even. I think we have to assassinate it. Might make him think he could play a really big thing this turn and we hit like a Plague Scientist. I don't know. Our hand's pretty light on gas, though. We need a big threat soon. Because it's Warlock. Like, we need to be ahead on board, not behind. Because he has card advantage, always, thanks to his hero power. So if we're not, like, threatening him all the time for lethal, we're just not going to win. But we'll see. Oh, boy. That's horrifying. Only I could backstab it, guys. If only. It would be totally perfect. Or we could draw patches. That'd be really good.
Here we go.
Alright. We might be able to do shares in next turn. I had to set that up for the trade. I don't think he'll take the trade. Probably end up weaponing that again. But it's sort of a free attack, right? Because they don't take damage. We really have to draw like a 6-drop soon. Something. We're going to lose this game hard otherwise. Karakazam. That's pretty good. He did take the trade. Wow. Oh, hey, we can activate shares in, guys. I guess we have to, right?
Here we go.
We sort of have to. Like it's clearly not a great play. Because we're totally out of cards. But that's why we have to activate him. We're all in at this point. I gave the poisons to this one, of course, because he can trade here. We know he could probably kill it anyway, but we have to try to keep this alive to trade into the next thing. And we have to top deck, like, Stormwind Champion into Stormwatcher, into Sunwalker, into, Necrotic Geist. We need some sick top decks here. This is our last Sharazin. We're obviously never going to get 4 cards in hand again. So, there's no way he's twisting Nethers here, right? Like, that's game, if he does. Drain Soul, like I said, he probably kills it. But we gotta try it. Well, that's not particularly... What? He actually hit that? That's pretty good. That's honestly a pretty outstanding result. Wow.
Here we go.
Do we have to clear? It's terrible against Defile. I don't know. I think we gotta go face. Like, we just have to find damage somewhere. Like, I don't know. This is 10, 12 next turn. Maybe if we hit, like, a Stormwatcher into something. It's gonna be really hard to win this, though. But the damage is the only way we win. We're clearly not winning via cards. So, it doesn't make sense to lose 5 damage there. To gain 2, I don't think. Not taunt. Please God, not taunt. Wind Fury, I don't care about... Well, Wind Fury is actually still pretty good, but... Sunwalker. Okay. That's actually a great top deck. I'm going to pop the Divine Shield on this. I can't really kill it, but it at least trades even into the Sunwalker now, and we have technically threatened lethal on board. Clearly a lot disrupts that. Siphon Souls and a million other Warlock cards, but as far as we know, this is our best chance at winning the game. Is there any top deck that helps me? Maybe Spiked Hog Rider, maybe Shadowblade, maybe Razor Petal Lasher. Not really, though. It's a pretty tough spot. Corpse Razor could be cool. Take a trade and, like, resummon something. We'll see. Hey, Zosync, how's it going? Been playing Hearthstone for 2 months now, and you're by far my favorite streamer and YouTuber. Wish me luck on the grind to rank 10. Sure thing, Zosync, man. Good luck. Report your results. We want to hear how you're doing. Rank 10's a good goal for 2 months in, man. That's pretty fantastic. He life tapped. That gives me even more outs, honestly. Just gonna, like, Defender of Argus or something? Can't target that. Can't target that. That's not gonna work. He's gonna try to Shadow Flame that, I think. He wanted to Shadow Flame that. Shadow Flame's still a good play, he just has to trade in Shadow Flame. Holy crap! I can't believe we won that game.
Aha!
That was a Shadow Flame, I think. He still had a good Shadow Flame. Maybe that wasn't Shadow Flame. What else could it have been? Maybe it was the thing where you Dark Bargain. Is that what's? No, that's about discarding. That's not it. It's wild anyway, isn't it? What was that card, guys? What was he trying to target there? That is a tough game, guys. I think we made the exact right play. Unwilling sack. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Unwilling sacrifice, maybe. He wants to be our friend. That's scary. I don't know what that means. Treachery wouldn't have done much, I don't think. Okay. That was a tough game, guys. I'm really surprised we won that. Like, we did exactly what we needed to do to win, I think. I'm pretty happy with how we played it. Unlike the previous game, which I think we made some boo-boos. Good old boo-boos. I like Firefly better here, because it gives me more options next turn. And I don't think it's going to have to trade in anyway. But we'll see. Maybe we regret it. And I like saving this for our Happy Ghoul. I know it's kind of super duper greedy, but when we have other plays, I think it's okay to hold. I think we can go ahead and Gastropod early, right? We don't need a weapon yet. He's not going to kill this as a druid. If it trades into a coin 3-drop, I'm pretty happy. We can probably push through a 2-drop anyway, a lot of the time. Yeah, we can kill that. That's fine. Play a Mistress. Bloodsail's great next turn. Maybe we still just save this, actually. Yeah, let's just still save that. Gonna be super greedy. Like, just ridiculously greedy. Oh my god, Regis Kelvin, I just hit my head against a lamp and fell onto the ground, shattering to pieces. Wait a minute. That makes it sound like you shattered, Humbler. You hit your head and you fell to the ground and you shattered. Like your body just broke into 100 pieces. But the story is actually sad, so let me keep reading. I shouldn't make fun. It says, now my lamp is broken and my foot is bleeding. That sucks, dude. That's really, that's no good. Nobody wants a bloody foot. Nobody wants a bloody foot. So I'm sorry to hear that, Humbler. You should get some first aid care. Like, everybody should have a first aid kit in their house. Go get a Band-Aid. Make sure the cut's not too deep. If it's bleeding deep, you should absolutely go to the doctor to get some stitches or some glue or something to resolve that, because you certainly don't want a bad cut lingering. So take care of yourself. And I'm sorry about the lamp. That sucks. As someone who has, I'm a fairly large person in general, right? Like tall, but also. Druids lately with Mind Control Tech. I don't know if you guys saw my last stream, but I had a druid steal my. He stole my freaking Kel'Thuzad, my buffed Kel'Thuzad, with a Mind Control Tech. So I'm still a little triggered, to tell you the truth. And now this game looks really difficult to win, like really hard to win. So it went from like a close game to a game that now looks almost unobtainable. Because he has 8 cards in hand. And we're only ahead of 4-6. That's kind of busted. Mind Control Tech got a lot rarer in Arena, too. It's not nearly as common as it used to be. What do you think of Cataclysm? It's only going to be good if Discard Warlock is good. But I think it might actually be good enough to make Discard Warlock good. So I have a little bit of hope for it, to tell you the truth.
Aha!
I think because of this, we maybe have to hold the Poisonous. Oh, I don't really need the 2-3 on board, so just gonna waste a lot of mana, unfortunately. This could be the kind of swing that wins me the game, though. Do not have a good way to kill that. Might just have to leave it. Just don't get swiped. Don't get swiped. If I get swiped, I lose. I'd probably lose anyway, because he has had ridiculous plays. That's okay, we're at 8 wins, I don't even care. Regis, are you avoiding my messages? Not intentionally. I've been skipping a lot of chat because there's been way too many comments. I can't keep up. I'm trying to pay attention to the game. Oh my god, he actually had swipe. Triggered. Actually triggered.
Here we go.
Gosh, dang it, guys. That sucks. That's really tough. I was mostly joking. Delva Phil, I don't even see your messages. I'm scrolling up, man. I don't even see anything from you from like a long time ago. So if I missed it, I must have just actually missed it. I don't see anything, man. Just feel free to, guys, if I miss a message, like, please feel free to say it again. Like, it's totally cool. I want you guys to make sure I see things if it's important or something that you really want to talk about. Speaking of which, I saw something I wanted to read. Many YouTubers and streamers started a riot towards Blizzard about the cost of Hearthstone. Some Reddit user, Whales, stop buying packs. What do you think upon the matter? Will Blizzard listen to us? I don't know if they'll listen or not, guys. I personally, I'm not the right sort of person to talk to about it, because for me, I can substantiate all of the costs in
Here we go.
Hearthstone because I'm a content creator. Like, pack prices to me aren't particularly relevant, but I certainly understand the plight of people on a budget. And Hearthstone is pretty expensive compared to some of the competitors that have popped up. Oh my god, seriously? What kind of garbage is that? What are these from? What? Wait a minute. Tortolon Forager gave him a Cenarius, and Bone Drake gave him a Syndragosa. Of course it did. Of course it did. And this is going to give him like a death... Well, Deathwing wouldn't be particularly helpful for him here, but it's going to give him something good, I'm sure. We're clearly not going to win, guys. There's certainly no need to trade. Maybe we can cheat enough face damage through somehow, but it's not possible, really. We don't have any direct damage in the deck left. Like a Shadow Blades, I think. Razor Petal Lasher, not enough to get to 13. Plus, of course, he'll have taunts and other defensive cards as well. The only way we win is if he like totally screws up and just goes face. Or doesn't taunt those. I still would have suicided this, I think. See what you got first, and then played another minion to taunt. I don't see why you need to taunt this one. We could just get the guarantee. Like, just get that. I guess you wanted Starfall. That makes more sense.
This is a test. Yes, bit donations work on the new computer.
Hey, Mighty Rye, dude!
Bits. Hashtag Thessa Bitsware getting stale.
I cut off the cheer a little bit, I'm sorry. Those hashtags said, hashtag time to buy new bits, hashtag these bits are getting stale. Nice, dude. I'm glad the new computer is working. It's awesome that the little disruption to your RAM there didn't cause any major problems. Like I said, I'm sure it's fine. Stuff's pretty tough in general. You are joking. When you know you're not meant to win a game, guys. Oh boy. That's something. But thanks for the bits, Mighty Rye, man. And congrats again on the Monster PC. It looks pretty good. It's fairly similar in stats to my build as well. Mine's about... I paid a lot more by getting the same PC a few months earlier, right? That's how it works. So... It's a pretty sick game, right? You've done really well to get 8 wins with this deck. It's not a particularly strong deck. Yeah, it's been a good run. And for those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, guys, this is like a 2-week-old run. I had already been 3-1 with this somewhere off stream in the past. So this deck has just been lingering in my arena. I have no idea where it came from. Baron says, Kobolds and Catacombs is one of the best expansions ever so far, and I don't have any gold for packs. Interesting. I don't think a lot of people agree with you, Baron. I'm happy to see somebody who is really enjoying the card reveal so far. I think it feels like a pretty standard Hearthstone expansion so far. Like, not any better or worse. Just, I like them all. I like new cards. So, I guess I kind of agree with you. But I wish you luck on finding some packs, man. Krovik says, did you hear about the Magic the Gathering Hall of Famer who picked up Hearthstone 3 months ago? And he's top Legend in Wild and Standard this month already. I did not hear about that, but that's not totally surprising to me. I mean, clearly a lot of the same mechanics and strategy implications exist in Hearthstone as they do in Magic the Gathering. Understanding things like the balance between value and tempo and card advantage and how to utilize those. It's a really good Shadowblade target. Shifter's Eris, eh? So yeah, it's impressive. I'm not trying to minimize that accomplishment. That's really, really good. But I believe it, certainly. This is also really, really good. 4-attack weapon, I like it. This is a solid turn 5, I guess. Buffs this. Can play these two, maybe. Are you serious?
YouTube, the big spell archetype will be a thing.
Here we go.
That's a heck of a turn, guys. Good God. Kylix says, the big spell archetype... I'm not sure why that says YouTube. I think you're asking, do you think the big spell archetype will be a thing? I don't know, Kylix. They're clearly trying to support it, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a thing to me. I'll say that. This is pretty busted turn. In other words, right now the cards we've seen don't seem good enough, Kylix. I'm going to try it out, of course, like everything else. I'm going to try to make everything work, as will a lot of other people. But right now, I don't have the faith. Yo, Regis, I opened Prince Valinor. Should I dust it? Probably. It's a little hard to say. It has technically seen a little bit of play, just not a lot. And it doesn't seem like it's very good. And there are definitely better options out there. Like, you could get a stronger epic. Something like Ultimate Infestation is clearly going to be a more consistent card than Prince Valinor. So I would say you're pretty safe to disenchant it. But of course, use your own judgment. Don't rely on just me. Ask around. Think about it. This is a great Priest card. I mean, against Priest. It's pretty sick. Just Shadow Ascendant. Okay. It's kind of scary. Stubborn Gastropod is also scary because it could give him a way to answer my 4-8. 7-8. So we can actually kill that. Requires a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. So we could play a 5-mana card. I think Zeraul is honestly going to be better for me than Sharazin because we don't have enough draws to ever get 4 cards for Sharazin. Zeraul can do some pretty interesting stuff. For instance, draw a card is fantastic. Especially when you draw that poorly. I have to kill this because it buffs other things, right? And this is just too valuable to risk losing, so... this is 11, 13 damage next turn. Even if he plays a taunt, we can probably push through. This could give me bonus damage if it gives me +3 attack on this, right? There's a +2. I don't know, whatever it is, it can give me bonus. Ooze? You oozed me, bro. Sunwalker is also fantastic against Priest. Do I push face or do I get greedy with this? I think we just push face since we got the Sunwalker, right? Sunwalker is such a nightmare for Priest to deal with. I'm not going to play this because of potential Potion of Madness shenanigans. I don't want to lose the Divine Shield for free. We don't need it, so it's not going to help me win the game. Hey, Lon Morrison, dude. I see you there in chat, Lon Morrison, for the first time. Lon, I don't know if you've checked the Twitch subscriber Discord yet, but you won one of my sub giveaways, Lon. I'll be sending you a message later today to help you get the $20 Blizzard gift card as the reward. You were one of the 3 winners. The other winners were Coraliker. Let's see if Coraliker's in chat. I never know if I say Coraliker's name right. He's not here. And then It's Bloody was the other winner. It's Bloody also not here. But Lon Morrison's here. Congrats, Lon, man. I don't think you've seen my message or heard me just yet. Because I'm in the future. Or in the past? In the future. In the future to you guys. But you'll see it soon and you'll be so excited and I can't wait to see your reaction. So congrats on the free $20. Or not totally free, I guess you subbed. But still. Just to let you know, the wound was pretty small. I put a bandage on it, and now it's fine. But the lamp won't ever shine again. Not like these emotes. Humbler, dude. Great. Thanks for filling us in. Love the shout out to the emotes. And I wish you luck at discovering a new lamp. Lon Morrison says, cool! And he dropped some Regis bombs. So thank you. Yeah, I was a little let down by the cool, I'll be honest. Like, I was hoping for a more excited reaction. So the Regis bombs help. They, the emotes make you seem a little more excited. Do you know any programming languages? No, Luke. The extent of my knowledge is HTML and CSS, but no real programming. I just know design side stuff a little bit. You know, this is kind of solid against Druid, but weapon is also good. Particularly this thing on 4. We can line this up so it gets buffed when we play it. We'll see. Discovering a new lamp. That's the way to put it. 1 mana, discover a new lamp. Yeah. What is up with this? This is like a couple games in a row we've had this happen now. I don't love it. I'll be honest. I don't love it. You could go this route, right? But I don't think that's right.
Here we go.
Alright, this is so risky to take 8 damage off this, but I see the lines, guys. I have 2 lines basically. Your thoughts on Hungry Etten? I think too inconsistent ultimately. It backfires 1 out of 50 times. The rest of the time it's potentially backfires. Like, in other words, it backfires from like Doomsayer and Stubborn Gastropod and Patient Assassin. Other times it sort of backfires because of like Pyros and Undercity Huckster and like 2 mana minions that give your opponent some sort of value. So I just don't see it, guys. I'll be honest. Yeah, this ended up working out pretty well. We lost some health, but we have a 5/5 on board. We're heading cards. We have a pretty sick play here. This into this. This and this into this is actually pretty good too. So we can likely kill anything he plays and set this Gastropod up against like a 6-drop, for instance. That's totally fine. He's ramping like a boss, but we should be able to keep up with our own kind of like stat ramp here. Hey, Uncle Troll, man, no worries. Follow is good enough. Just hang out. You don't have to sub. Still love you. Still appreciate you. Yeah, this is still fine.
We go.
We take a trade here, I think, still. This might get buffed again, which is pretty sick. Can't wait for the Galactic Crawler to hit this. Yeah, I didn't really finish my thoughts on, I guess I didn't really finish my thought on the Hungry Etten. Like, it has potential. I just think most of the time you'd rather run Bog Creeper, right? For remove the risk, get a similar kind of guy for 1 extra mana. Like, to me, that just feels safer. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
Here we go.
This was a pretty good play from him. The Fire Plume Phoenix worked out really nicely. He also gets a good trade from it, so it was pretty much the perfect minion against my board, right? Not much else would have done that for him. We got a 10-10 theoretically, though, so... Oh, Nourish is really slow. That's great news. This 10-10 is going to hit face. It looks like. Can play the Shadow Blade if he plays a small minion here. Does he just Hero Power? Can you use your entire turn to sacrifice against a 9/9? Was he looking for a natural? Oh my gosh, that could punish. Yep, that punished.
Aha!
Okay. Oh my god, Stormwind Champion is perfect. I mean, unbelievably perfect. I thought we had a 10-10 from this, but we actually had one for the Stormwind that lined up the perfect trade. Oh my god. How does he come back from this as Druid? I don't see a way out. We have 22 damage, 25 damage, 26 damage. He's at 20. He's got 4 mana left. What do you do? I mean, Stegodon's a good start, but It's still lethal. This is lethal, I think, right? Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Wow. Maybe Hungry Ant is good with recruits. Yeah, that's one certainly way to play it because you don't get the downside of the battle cry, right? But also you could just recruit other big taunt. Like then the cost is not really relevant, right? Unless there's exactly a recruit card that says like recruit a minion that's 6 or less. Then otherwise you might just be better off with another big giant minion you can recruit, right? I don't see why you'd need it to be a 6 cost card. 10 wins, guys. What? I don't know what's going on. Did I suddenly get okay at Hearthstone at some point in the last 6 months? Somewhere I just magically got okay at Hearthstone. Your thought on a Wild Warlock focusing Ren with the Blood Bloom and the Ogre Legendary to get the seal ramped out fast. That's a cool idea, Dine, but normally in my experience, anytime you have to like talk about why a combo works, or like really explain the combo, that's typically a sign that it's a little bit too involved and a little bit too hard to achieve. In other words, it requires multiple cards over multiple turns, all aligning in the right fashion, which often leaves you with like dead cards and other problems. So I'm not opposed to trying anything. Anything might work. You can always be surprised by that stuff, but it just worries me that when there's that many ands in the sentence, right, that it's a challenge to make it work. But we'll see. I'm a bit underwhelmed by recruits. Yeah, I don't love recruit just yet either. I don't see why we can't backstab that, right?
Here we go.
Sets up for a nice captain. If we need to, we can coin the Corsair as well. Like to kill a 2 health thing for some reason. Maybe he plays a Twilight Flame Caller, something like that, just for tempo. Scarlet Crusader, not a 2 health minion. Also, pretty annoying to play against. Maybe we just coin the Necro.
Here we go.
Not exactly what we wanted out of our turn, but a really annoying minion to deal with. So you can trade Ping, of course, but that's really not that great. The trade doesn't look good otherwise either. He doesn't have a good trade target. That's why we coined this out. I'd like to see like a 1-drop here so we can play Southsea, I think. We don't want to slam the Corsair. I mean, Shadowblade might be good too. We'll see what he does. He's thinking about pinging. He's like, oh, I really need to ping this. I don't have a good trade here. I'm going to give these 1/1s a lot of value trading back in. Keening Banshee. Okay. I think we got to kill that, right? Everybody who tries to cheese Keening Banshee always regrets it later. It's not like we're going to fatigue, is it? I guess we could kind of cheese it and just play the Corsair for stats. If he trades into the Corsair, we went 4 for 4, and that's okay. We have these other guys on board. He probably would trade into the Corsair. Maybe we just still play the captain? Are we... I'm gonna fall into the same trap everybody falls into. I really want to punish the Banshee. Oh, everybody falls into that same exact trap. Oh man. I guess we're not going to though. I guess we're not gonna do it. Would I rather have... No, I definitely would rather have a 2-1 than a 1-1. What am I thinking? Of course. 2-1 is vastly better than a 1-1. Not gonna fall into the trap, guys. It's a trap. Always. The Hansen, yeah, you can post the link. I may not have a ton of time to review it or anything, but you're certainly welcome to post it. Ugh, that's annoying, isn't it? It's particularly annoying, guys. Man, I don't like that at all. He has Lifesteal and Divine Shield on it. And taunt. He got the full... Everything except Wind Fury. Jeez, man. Ugh. This is a really garbage turn. I don't think I can attack it yet, guys. I don't have anything that... I do have some cards that do 1 damage, but he's probably going to ping trade, right? Plays a 4-drop. Maybe I can hit the 4-drop, maybe I can hit the 3 health here. It's kind of the same difference, but this gives me more options. This also is a potential ping eventually, but probably not. I'm just going to hold, though. I'm greedy. I'm super greedy. Let's see how it goes. I can't believe he got all 3 of those. That's crazy. What's the lifesteal card in this deck? What is the lifesteal card? Maybe the Beast? The Worm? Does Mage have any other lifesteal cards? I don't think so. Man. Yeah, Jerks, they kind of reintroduced Joust with the Raven familiar that shows 2 spells. They didn't call it Joust, but it's the same idea. You reveal 2 cards, and then you get an effect if yours is higher. So it's sort of the same as Joust, right? What is that? Don't punish me with some garbage. Oh yeah, I'll not really punish them.
Hey
That's fine.
everyone, just got the new Amazon Fire tablet. They make a good Hearthstone tablet and are on sale.
Hail corporate, Mecha Sushi. Nice, dude. Congrats on the new tech. You corporate. I'm losing my voice. You corporate shill, Mecha Sushi. You're always coming in here dropping hints about beautiful Amazon devices. I actually would like all jokes aside, I wouldn't mind a better Hearthstone device myself. I kind of ended up playing it on my laptop a lot, which is, not like the handiest, most convenient thing to lug around. Well, how much was the Fire tablet, Mecha?
Some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Did my resub go through? I was getting yelled at when I hit the sub button. Lol.
Mike Hoodie, it has just gone through, yeah, as we all heard. I can confirm. This is actually a pretty good play, weirdly enough. We normally wouldn't think so. We could almost Spectral Pillager that, but we can't quite. So let's just go for this. Get the Guaranteed off. You up in here. It's like he kind of gave us the Divine Shield back off of it. I mean, it's not the strongest one I've ever seen as far as a resummon. But, hey, I'll take it. We're ahead on board again. We didn't have a good way to deal with that thing anyway. Because we couldn't play a card or 2 before this. But yeah, Mike Hoodie, dude, thank you for the 2-month resub. That's insane. Appreciate it, man. 2 months in a row. It's awesome. Meteor. Holy crap. It's a pretty good card in Arena, turns out. Alright, we got this. This is our out. Somehow we're gonna win off this. This guy can deal 1. We could kill that next turn. Like this into this. Don't have a second way to kill this, please. Tower Creeper's fine. Trade, Spectral that. Could give Plague Scientist to something, but this doesn't really work that well. Plague Scientist.
Only a fool.
Tainted Zealot plus Twisted Worgen. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. It's kind of scary. Oh, Razor Petal Lasher is another great way to give me a ping. Okay, cool. This works out great. So great.
Aha!
That's gonna hit for 3. There might have been a better way to do this. I didn't think through it a ton. There could have easily been a better way to do this. I'm gonna give him... I gotta take spell damage off the board. It's too good. He's got the trade ping, but he would have had that anyway, so... There might have been a better way to do that. I didn't piece it out, but that's still a pretty good turn. When we use the Twitch Prime sub, does Regis still get some money? Yeah, Mike Hoodie. It's exactly the same as a normal sub. To me. It makes no distinction. They're like they're listed differently, named differently, but as far as like the actual outcome in the scheme of things, it's exactly the same. Unless, of course, you get a higher tier sub.
10 inches is still $100.
10 inches, $100, huh? Oh, I see it. I just went to Amazon. It's literally the top link. And it works well with Hearthstone, does it? Yeah, 32 gigs is $100. 64 gigs is $140. $40 for 32 gigs seems kind of pricey. I don't know.
What to do?
Yeah, that seems like a decent Hearthstone device. Is it on? Are Fire devices now like full Android, or are they their own operating system? Because I had one in the past that was like a long time ago, like 5+ years ago, probably. That was shoot, we kind of have a dilemma here because of that. I guess we can play this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, good. Oh, that's totally fine. Thought it was Entity was what I was really worried about, so. Well, I didn't do a great job playing around Meteor, I guess. I suppose we can put the two big things in the middle. They both get hit, but it keeps more minions alive. No, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it over here. He's already Meteored. We're not going to have Meteor again. It's okay, I promise, everybody. I promise, it's okay. Does Recruit work with Keleseth? What do you mean? I mean, the battle cry for Keleseth would not activate, but the minions should be buffed if they're recruited after they've been buffed by Keleseth, yeah. They should indeed.
What to do?
I have the NVIDIA Shield tablet. Hearthstone works fantastic on it. There you go. I guess those are a lot better together, aren't they? 10, 15. We have 15 damage right now, guys. Do we kill the South Sea Captains ever? It's gonna ping this guy to deny a trade. I mean, we can still kind of go long with this game. What are these gifted cards? What are these from? Oh, there's 2 bananas in there, right? These are bananas. So we know they're not that big of a threat. So he's pretty much out of cards. He's like 100% out of cards, and this is a great draw. Do we suicide the 5/4 or not? Is the question, guys. Like, would we rather have 2/2s? Because we could kill 3 minions. But we'd basically have a bunch of 2/2s. Would we rather just have a 5/4? I think I'm going to trade it in. Just going to do 2, basically. Keep these guys here. I feel like there had to be a better way to do that, now that I think through it. Like, was that the worst way to do that? Is there a better way to do that? Could have traded in the 2 small ones and kept a 5/4 that turned into a 5/1 after the trade. Could have gone face, I guess, too, but I don't know. Somebody in chat's probably going to tell me a better way to do that. I have a feeling. Xamalon says, I was just super confused that the main menu in Hearthstone changed. Took me a solid 30 seconds to realize I booted up Overwatch. That's got to be the worst 10-win turn I've ever seen in Arena. We're at 10 wins, and he Glacial Mystery into buffing my minions. That's a tough turn. Oh, that poor hand. That poor guy in his poor hand.
Aha!
That's pretty rough. I don't know how on earth this deck got to 11 wins, guys. What is going on? This is absurdity. I never expected this. Stream came out of nowhere. Mecca, thanks again for the bits, man. That's awesome. Sounds like you've inspired some people with your Amazon Prime, or I mean your Amazon Fire tablet link there. It's always good. Quartermaster and Muster for Battle are so strong. Yeah, it's a popular combo in Wild. It's pretty scary. Priest is always terrible in Arena. I absolutely hate Priest.
What?
They just do so many shenanigans, right? I like these, okay. These are a little iffier because they're better late game, so we're going to save those. What class would you recommend for ranking after a 5-month break from the game? Oh, great trades, Regis. You just really curved out beautifully now. Rogue is probably your best bet, just consistency-wise. It's fast. It's doesn't have any totally awful matchups. It's fairly easy to play. It has a distinct number of advantages. Okay, so we'll coin Naga Corsair here. He'll trade. Hopefully he doesn't heal. Maybe he heals, but I'm hoping he plays a minion instead. Healing it doesn't really help, right? Healing it just decreases its value half the time. I'm gonna shenanigan it, guys. I think. We're gonna shenanigan. Coin Streetwise into something, I don't know. Into the trade. He's not going to take this trade, so we're going to coin the Streetwise and trade in the 2-2. We're going to shenanigan. Shenanigan! No! Sir Knight Chain Gang ruins my plans! No! That's not what I wanted, Sir Knight Chain Gang. This is still pretty good, though. Even if it takes the 2-2, that's fine. That's totally fine. We already killed, half of a 4-drop and a 3-drop for 5-drop. That's okay. This game has gone very differently than I expected, though. Oh, no! Death Speaker's pretty good. Shadowblade is alright, but still leaves me behind. Well, I mean, we have to weapon that, obviously. There's no getting around that fact. Oh, man. The punches and counter punches are real. Oh my god, no joke. Alright, we're all in on Lucky Dude at this point. He cannot have Shadow or Death or we lose. We just absolutely lose the game. He just cannot have Shadow or Death. If he has Death, we lose. That's what I figured. Seemed right. We can Naga. We're gonna make a decent play here, but we're still gonna lose. Pretty tough death. Hey, Eric, dude. It's a miracle to wake up. I know that feeling sometimes. Hey, Gindin. Hey, Zozink. Haven't said hello to everybody. Hey, Crimson Gulix. How's it going? Oh, Free from Amber is sick. Man. Maybe we'll get a value Necrotic Geist here? I doubt it. We're probably not even getting a Happy Ghoul because he might go face though. He might feel compelled to go face. I'm surprised he traded there. Gastropod doesn't do squat. Obsidian statues, pretty darn good, guys. Pretty darn good. Could just play out some dudes, I think. So we could Geist into Gastropod. That's kind of cool. He trades in the 3/3. This becomes a 2/2. He trades this in here. This goes down to 3 health.
Aha!
We trade back with the 2/2 and the weapon. Play some junk. But he's got 9 mana. I don't know. He probably just Potion of Madnesses this into something else. I don't know. The problem with holding the Geist is that we need to force him to do something. We need to force some action. So, this is the kind of card that does that. Forces him to make, like, non-optimal plays. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, guys. Is there anything that gets me out of this game? Spectral Pillager. It's okay, I guess, but no better than this. This thing is a real pain. Trades here, he heals it to 5. Bone Mare on the Obsidian statue. Well, I see why he's at 11 wins, I'll be honest. Look at this so far. Every one of these cards is like 80 plus on Hearth Arena. I do not think any of these are going to make the cut for me, guys. I think we're screwed. What do you guys think? I don't even know if we kill this. I haven't sorted it out. We do actually kill it. Okay. At least we kill it. It's, you know, it's worth dying for. How much health did we give him there? 8 times like 5. Theoretically gave him like 40 health. Great. Perfect. That was a heck of a game. Yeah. Maybe we tried to shenanigan a little too much with the Giant Wasp, but I don't think so. I think you got to make big plays to win in like 11 wins when your deck's not great. Like, you got to play for some kind of ridiculous advantage, so. I'm still incredibly thrilled with 11 wins. That's completely fine. Pretty garbage rewards, though. Only 200 gold and some useless cards. Like, what is this nonsense? Gross. Maybe these will just accidentally open up, guys. That would be something. That would be the best stream ever. Great arena rewards. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. Still good, though. 11 wins is pretty great. Oh, I gained some ranks while that was happening, guys. I was like 174 earlier today, I think. We might hold on to top 200 after all, but I may have to play more games, but not today. Regardless, not today. What quests do I have? Let's see. I'm going to play some Wild to finish off the stream today. Okay, I had Shaman. That's why I made that Shaman deck. I don't like doing the Tavern Brawl, so we're going to get rid of that one. Paladin. Okay. Custom Shaman. This is like a super aggro Shaman just to play a ton of cards and complete my quest. Let's see. Update the stream title here for all the people who go crazy lest you mislead them with a stream title. Big pet peeve, apparently. By God, Regis, if you say you're playing Arena, you better be in Arena. Jerks has got a sad face. That makes me really sad. Jerks, I read about the changes to Fortnite, dude. Sounds pretty positive. Sounds like the kind of thing that's going to make you very, very happy. I don't really need two drops. These are both good, and they're good in respective environments, but this is the one that's kind of scary, crazy good.
How dare you? The brawl was so much fun. I love that quest.
Well, I did it once. I mean, hey, give me some credit, right? That's a lot for me. I got the pack. That's all I care about.
Is someone injured?
Okay, I can live with that. This is good against that. Right on time, Clockwork. No, buddy. Love you. Inktacular says, I just opened a Golden King Crush, and I'm taking it as a sign to play Big Hunter next expansion. Nice, Inktacular. Yeah, that's exciting. That's got some promise for sure. I can't wait. What is that? What is that? Tar Creeper. More like Tar Jerk. So funny, guys. I'm like so funny. Alright, I'm gonna let him do the work. If he wants to kill it, you gotta kill it. That gives him hero power, though. I guess I'm actually not going to let him do the work. I lied. That would be terrible, in hindsight. This is pretty good. Into the Micro Machine. Man, I miss Power Mace, by the way. What an awesome card. What a freaking awesome card this has been. Do we actually just Flame Wreath Faceless here and hold the Mace? No, I don't think so. We can play out our board, so. We wanted to hit this one for sure, so we're going to do it that way, and then play these. And then maybe he Clockwork Gnome trades here. That's fine. We got another Power Mace, so bring it. I got the pack. That's all I care about. It's true. I like doing Tavern Brawls. They're fun. It's just the sense of progression doesn't exist for me there. Like, I need more rewards or increased ranks. Like, I need some sort of specific progression for that to make sense. Oh, that's totally cool. We're still gonna kill that. Still gonna play our Power Mace here. All day, I'll take that. Hero power it is. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just keeps getting bigger. He's gonna have to Shadow Word Death my 2-drop. He has to, and then he can't kill the Faceless. What I say? We need a mech, though. We need to draw a mech. Tunnel Trog, not a mech. It's okay, though. Pretty cool play, nonetheless. What a reload. He's got it. How does he answer this now? He just deathed. And it was off the top. Second death off the top? Nope. But Shadow Vision's into death. No, there's not another death. He's Raza, I bet. No, he's played 2 Radiant Elementals. Screw me, I guess. That's alright. Give me a mech. It's not a mech. It's not a mech at all.
UT's Fortnite changes. What changes are you talking about?
Deacon Cross. Jerks could fill you in a little better, but basically they made some changes to assault rifles, I guess, in particular to make assault rifles better at long range, I think. And I think they added like a silenced SMG. I don't remember all the details. Jerks will tell you. He knows. He knows what's up. Come on, Crackle. I think it's guaranteed, right? Oh, Crackle didn't even need the weapon. Nice. Nice. Micro Machine won that game for us, guys. Is that his name? Micro Machine? Yeah. Because he ate the death, and this got to live. It's got to succeed. Those were a while ago? I thought I read that, like, today. What did I read today? What else did they change today? Somebody linked it today, I thought. Oh, yeah, Never AFK2 linked it, like, today. Maybe that was an old... Oh, it was 8 days ago, it says. Alright, well, there you go. I didn't read till today, but... It was 8 days ago, apparently. The post. From PC Gamer. There you go. Like I said, Jerks knows. Jerks knows better. What did I tell you? This is kind of interesting. I think we're going to go the mech route, though, instead of the Trog route. Like, we're going to coin into this. Maybe we drop this later. Trog doesn't support these. This looks like the... Yeah, we're all in on mechs right now. Hopes for what deck archetypes to pick up steam from the new expansion? Personally, Dragon Priest. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Dragon Priest, Control Hunter. Curious what Warrior's gonna do. We haven't hardly seen any Warrior cards. And Warrior right now is in a weird place. There's not a great Warrior deck. So, I don't know what's up with Warrior. I feel like Warrior's gonna be just lost for a couple expansions, basically. Well, that's really rude, man. Like, I had this whole plan. And you just ruined it. Somehow I can't kill that. Seems like I should be able to. Like a lightning bolt. Anything, really. It's very rude. Like, why is Hunter running Doomsayer? I thought, oh, surely this is a safe play against Hunter. That seems good. Priest needs another really good deck right now. Yeah, they really don't. You're right. So I wouldn't be mind if Priest... But here's the thing, right? If Dragon Priest became the Tier 1 Priest deck, I feel like that would be less oppressive and frustrating to play against than like Raza or Big Priest. So we'd be trading Priest for Priest, but at least it would be a Priest that's more tolerable, right? That's a pretty good counter to this. Guess I still go face, right? We need the face damage, so... Just go face. Make this thing hard to kill. It's pretty scary. 6-5. We don't have enough reach right now, though. Only the Lava Burst. Oh, never mind. We're gonna draw some reach, I guess. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's gotta be freezing, right? It's gotta be freezing trap.
Second month in a row it did not let me cheer my resub, nor did it pop up on the screen. Anyhow, 4 months. Our relationship might be the real deal. Lol.
David Hasselhock, I'm sorry for the troubles, man. I don't know why that would be exactly. That is annoying and unfortunate. Alright guys, I'm gonna be like stupidly greedy here, because I'm 99% sure that's freezing trap. I'm gonna hold this guy and try to freeze one of these other ones. We're just being like stupidly greedy. But David Hasselhoff, here's the deal, dude. It took me 6 years to get engaged. As my chair continues to fall. It took me 6 years to get engaged, so I don't think it's the real deal yet. But, of course, this is an honor review. Whoa. That is, like, the most purple and green I've ever been. That's, like, the the ultimate Regis Hulk. Look at that. I'm luminescent. I'm glowing. Just for you, though, buddy. Thank you for the resub, David Hasselhoff. Thank you for the bits, man. Sorry you had to cheer to notify me, but nonetheless, greatly appreciated, of course. You know I love you. And Rex Draconum. Rex Draconum. Probably like King of the Dragons or something, I bet, if you do that in Latin. Well, that's horrifying, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna win, though. Just gonna win. 11. Plus 11. Oh my god, this is really close. This is like really, really close. 16, 18, 20, 23, 25. So if I whiff here, I have to hit a pretty big crackle, right? Like, hold up. 9, 11, 16. I have to hit a 5 or 16. So it's like a 50-50 for lethal. But I don't think I have a good play trading into these Sea Giants or anything. I could kill a couple of these to maybe increase my likelihood. So we'll crackle first. If crackle hits for 5, we win. Okay, so no crackle plan. Alright. So we have to somehow try to stay at least a little bit alive. Like, we're going to have to take a couple trades or something. Gonna lose some damage on this Tunnel Trog, but we had to, right? It was just part of the deal. We might still be dead, but we're more likely to be alive. He's probably got some good trades too, so I don't know if we ever win this game, but we tested the crackle, so. Hey Deacon, thanks for the golden Regis sub hype, man. I love it. See you Zosync. Hey Sigma. Hey Noob is Love. Hope it's going well. Hey Papa Smurf. Hey Sultaris. Hey Guadalupe. Hey Mugmouse. I think I've said hi to some of you guys before, but that's okay. Hey K-Reiku. Rex, who just subbed, says, love your YouTube content. Also, you're the first person to correctly pronounce my name and get the Latin translation. If I had money, I would tip you. Hey, no worries, man. I'm glad I know a little bit. I don't know much Latin, but I happen to know that Rex is king and Draconum sure sounds like dragon. So I put it together. And thanks, man. Appreciate the sub. Don't worry about the tip. The sub is more than enough. Just hang out and enjoy the show. That's all you really got to do. King Ding says, rip, rip, rip. Apparently he thinks I'm done for. I don't know, though. How many minions can he really trade into here? That's 24. I'm probably dead now, like Eaglehorn. The Huffer roll. Unbelievable. Huffer Eaglehorn. Or wait. Did he get it off? So Explosive Trap. That is some garbage. No, he didn't get it off.
Deck list.
What? He's got to be dead then. Oh, deck list? Is the deck list not up? I don't know what just happened. Oh yeah, the deck list is not up. Oh, I went back to the wrong screen. Oh, that's why. Let me fix. 1 second. There we go. We also lost the new cards. What just happened in that game? I feel like he had lethal there with Explosive Trap or something, but he didn't take it, or he realized he didn't have it late. I don't know what happened. Something didn't add up there, though. And thanks for the reminder, Deacon Cross, dude. Appreciate it. You shouldn't have to send over 100 bits for that, but nonetheless, love it. Thanks for the reminder. You guys know I need it. Oh, that was for the crackle. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Did he not attack with the Murloc? I guess he still didn't have it, though. He's one off with the Murloc. Because it was an Explosive Trap, so I don't know. There's like a 99% chance to roll Huffer. Not for me. Thoughts on Etten? I don't know. I think Etten's a little too risky. There's a lot of backfires. There's Patient Assassin, Stubborn Gastropods, Doomsayer, stuff like that. Also like Pyros and Undercity Huckster and
Aha!
a ton of other cards, which just really hurt if the opponent gets them off Atten. And I don't know that the upside's worth it. You're gaining a little bit, obviously, over something like Nesting Rock, right? Because Nesting Rock's not a guarantee. It's clearly a big guy. It's good against Priest. It has some upsides there. But, I don't know. Would you rather just run Bog Creeper at 7? Maybe. Not against Priest, but maybe in general. I think most people are probably going to find just better cards than Hungry Atten. But I'm not totally ruling it out. I think it's possible that it does some work. Just not super duper likely. Possible, but not likely. So, like 2 stars, 2.5 stars, maybe if I gave half stars. Maybe I should start giving half stars. Maybe that's a thing I should do. That's a good start. I think I lose. This is good, but it doesn't leave me with a turn 3 right now. Coin a Lava Burst, I guess. Overload's gonna punish us this game. Cataclysm's pretty nice, though. Yeah, I mean, Cataclysm is 100% dependent upon Quest Warlock. If Quest Warlock is good with it, then it's good. If Quest Warlock's not good, I don't think you'll see Cataclysm. But I think it might be good enough to make Quest Warlock good, finally, so. What in the world does that sound? I don't know, jerks. I didn't hear anything. Maybe a car outside? What did it sound like? I must know what it sounded like.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, it worked. Looks
Hey!
like you have to refresh your screen. Oh, don't sit on the fence and go half stars. Lol.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, David. And thanks for the... I'll do this again just to recognize the 4-month resub. That is beautiful purple. Wow. I love that purple. It's so bright. Thanks, dude. And I agree completely. Like go down a path, you know. Don't cop out. Let's see, if I overload 2 going into 5, I have 3 mana left. Would I rather just play the Shredder? I don't think so. We need to get the pressure out there. We'll just figure out the mana later. We can like Lava Burst a taunt or something, or Micro Machine. We'll figure it out. I don't know if you've seen my YouTube comment on a recent video, but I basically asked if you could make a short review compilation shortly before the expansion goes out. What would that entail in your mind? Like...
Sounded like you have a sheet of sandpaper on your desk and you were sanding your hands.
Maybe I moved my... Is that it, jerks? Right there? Maybe I moved my, I think we're dead, guys. I don't think we win this race ever. I think we die to Savage Roar right now, but I don't have a choice. I can't trade this thing into tutus. Well, not Savage Roar right now, but eventually. Maybe he trades in a little bit, though. I don't know. Probably what it was, jerks. I'll stop doing that. I do not have sandpaper, though. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. I wonder why it's so loud. It seems like it was very quiet to me, but nonetheless. The new cards suck, says I Vixify. Nah. We'll see. It's hard to say yet. So he has 9 damage. We're definitely dead next turn to these minions if I don't do something. How much damage can I do? Just not enough. 12. Do this. I think I have to trade in here and... Maybe Doomhammer Face is honestly better than, If I do 4 now, he's at 20. We have 11 next turn. We could top
This
deck.
past season has been great to say the least.
Crackle.
Steamrolling to legend with every
8,
beast.
9, 10.
Competing at the top level is something new. Personal records broken with your online crew. A new set this month as Santa enters your home. So bring forth adventure with Kobolds and Catacombs.
Hey, David Hasselhoff, dude, nice. The rhymes are back. I haven't heard one in a while. I'm a little I'm a little sad. There's that Savage Roar we were waiting on. Knew it was coming. Yeah, we just can't win that race. He goes too wide. We don't have an answer to that wide board. That's fine. He's got a faster deck. That was really good, David Hasselhoff, as always, man. That home and catacombs rhyme in particular was beautiful. Well executed, sir. Not playing that many shaman cards, I guess. in hindsight, looking at this deck, it's a lot of mechs and stuff, a lot of neutral cards. Humbler says, just put all your previous short reviews in a row as a quick overview of your opinion. Okay, so you mean not re-recording, just copying all the star ratings. Maybe. It's harder than it sounds, weirdly enough, because it's a lot of editing work. Like, you gotta go in and cut and splice all the different segments together. It's probably possible, though. I may try it. The other side of it is something people don't always understand on YouTube, by no fault of your own or anybody else's own. Like, if you upload one video and then you upload another video shortly thereafter, the second video tends to steal the notifications and momentum of the first video. So I can't really release multiple videos per day during review season like I'd like to, because then the reviews don't get seen as much, and people want to see the reviews, and people end up missing the reviews and asking me where the reviews are at. So I kind of have to stick to like one a day, or at least 12 hours apart at the absolute minimum, but the way the review releases work, it kind of disrupts that schedule. So in other words, doing a review compilation like that at the end, I typically do the sort of, you've probably seen, like, you know, ranking the 10 best legendary weapons and ranking the legendary minions and stuff. Those videos right before the expansion releases, which is the same time I would tend to do the review compilation. So they might steal from each other is what I'm getting at as far as like views are concerned. So there are some downsides that you might not expect. But I'll see what I can do with schedule-wise and try to figure it out. What's the name of your deck tracker? It's called Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Your t-shirt would change colors. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't want a short compilation of the cards. I want a 3-hour video with Regis in front of a fireplace talking about the new cards. That's probably more my speed, to tell you the truth. I would love it. I think my reviews are short. Most people say they're way too long, but I would like to talk even more about all the cards. I think you could spend 10 or 15 minutes on every card. Like, if you had all the time in the world, you could easily dedicate like an entire video to one card. Is just talk about like different deck lists that could support it, go through all of its strengths and weaknesses, like interactions. You could spend a lot more time than I do on any given card, so. I like that he's trading a lot. He's really worried about my board presence. I think that's good for me. Especially if he trades these into the 7/7. He might finally say, ah, screw it, I can't deal with all this. Ship's cannon, pretty terrifying. This might enable his trade. Oh no, okay. Alright, that's actually fine. Does he have a coin pirate? Oh. Does he have another N'Zoth's? That's really good. It's a stupidly good play. Still has to trade these both in, but I can't deal with these cannons very well. I can lava burst one. That sure sucks, though. I kind of have to. They're too good otherwise. And then that disrupts my Doomhammer next turn. I can still pilot a Shredder next turn, but I don't like our position at all right now. Doomhammer's not that good against Pirate because you take a lot of damage trading. Hopefully this doesn't get a lot of activations right now. Maybe just Arcanite Reapers or something. It's not good for me either because it's so much damage, but at least it would deny the value there. Oh, even better. What? Oh, well that's not too bad. That's good for him. Sure, anything better than this? Maybe... No, I can't Micro Machine. We're gonna lose, though. Can you wear a leisure suit and smoke a pipe while reviewing cards at the fireplace? I do have a fireplace. It's a gas fireplace, but I do have one. I've never turned it on, though. You're very talkative. Is that more of an online thing or also real life? Definitely more online. I don't really ever have opportunities to talk much in real life. Really, the Spellbreaker, man? Come on. Because I work from home anyway, so I don't, I'm not around other folks a ton to do that, to talk. So definitely more online. I'm a little more shy in, like, group settings. don't think this is gonna do the trick. We're gonna need some baller parts off these. We really need a taunt totem too. Regis never goes outside. It's kind of true, honestly. I am more talkative than my fiance though. She's pretty quiet. The two of us don't talk a whole lot at like events, but I talk more than her. New card on Hearthbone. Seriously, let's see. Holy crap. New Paladin Legendary. Oh my god. We gotta take a look at this. I'll get it on screen here in a second, guys. Maybe I won't. Supposedly it's on screen. Hold up. I can at least... Oh, it's in Spanish still. I have no idea what that says. It's 7 mana 1/1 though.
Is your shyness the reason why you have been dodging the pizza party for your subs?
That's exactly right, yeah. Subs? That's exactly what it is. How did you know? I need, like, freezing dudes. Give a minion taunt. That'd be cool if I had a minion. The Whirling Blades. Alright. This is just so useless. Maybe I play for Doomsayer and go down to 1 health. No, it would still get me killed because of Fire War Axe. We're obviously dead, guys. I see it. I see it. Battlecry, cast each spell you cast on your minions this game on this one. That's what it reads? The new... Oh my gosh. Oh, I see it on Hearthstone now. Hold up. Let me get the card up, guys. Give me 1 second. Holy crap. That's crazy. I don't know if that's good, but it's crazy. What? Oh, hold up. That's nuts. That makes Quest Paladin a thing, maybe. No way. That's Spikeridge Steed everywhere. Prepare your Spellbreakers. Yeah, no joke. Hold up. Let me get this on screen so people know what the heck we're talking about. Here we go. What a crazy card. I don't know if it's any good. It sure is just a 100% perfect Spellbreaker target, but man. Silence Priest OP, yeah, if a Silence Priest could get it, they would enjoy it. Which they could, obviously. Priest can get anything. Alright, 10 seconds, I'll have the card up, guys. I'm working on it. Gotta find her now. Here she is. Alright, here we go. Lanessa Sunsorrow. Really big for everybody watching on mobile. 7 mana Paladin Legendary. Says, it's a 1/1. Says, cast each spell you cast on your minions this game on this one. That's really weird wording. It's a very awkwardly framed sentence. It should say...
You asked for it.
Well, I don't know. Cast a copy of each spell. Cast this game. No, it says on your minion. Maybe that's the best way to word it. I don't know. It just sounds like a mouthful for sure. Anyway, it's a 1/1, so like 1 Spikeridge Steed, you know, makes this a pretty good minion, honestly. Like that's a 3/7 that summons a 2/6. Like that's not bad. 2 Spikeridge Steeds makes it totally insane. There's also Blessing of Kings. Paladin clearly has a bajillion different kinds of buffs. So there is some mad potential for that card, no doubt. This hand is a split. It's really, really terrible. Because now we don't have a follow-up on turn 2.
Welcome.
Huh.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Smash Potato, dude. 3 months in a row. Thank you, Smash Potato. That's awesome. That's a long time to commit. I realize you guys can't see the game. I should make this small again. Maybe we'll put her up here. Move her over to the front here so people can see her. Lanessa Sunsorrow. Pretty bonkers. Whoa. I don't know if she's any good. I've never seen bigger silence bait in my life. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just went face. What am I doing? I'm in an aggro deck. Kind of forgot for a second, honestly. This gives him a dilemma. It's like, which of these do I kill? The one that does a lot of damage, or the one that potentially gets him more stuff in the future? I don't know the answer. Because if he doesn't answer this for a while, it might just threaten him too much. He'll just get, like, some great answer off of this, no doubt. He's gonna kill both! Like I said. Perfect. Oh, he didn't actually. Okay, that's good news. I get to take advantage of that then. I like that better than the Faceless still. Silence and Hex, and you wasted your turn 7. Well, yeah, but that's true with a lot of cards, right? Like, that's also true with Tyrion and many other sort of big threats, so... well, this is particularly susceptible to silence, unlike Tyrion. Hex effects are a little different than that, but... Okay, I mean, clearly Blizzard's not too bad here for him. A lot of things, but he has to do it. Has to have it. He's created about 47 great cards, so who knows what he's got. Flame Lance would be good over here. Meteor over there, huh? Alright. He's got 11 damage on board. I can deal. Do we put him at 16, guys, or do we just go for minions again? I think we just go for minions again, right? Spell damage would be pretty chill. Doppel into Thrall Seer. Oh, Thrall, yeah. Not Thrall Seer, but yeah. Thrall Death Seer, yeah. I gotcha. Anyway, this is a bad evolved target. That's what you're getting at, Hollow. Yeah, I agree. Pretty crazy bad 7-drop for evolves. No doubt about that. Although, that's one thing about Hungry Etten. It's pretty good for Doppel evolve. 5. Just do it. Not everything yet. We're gonna get, I forget they actually... I just 100% assumed Ice Block, and I was like, well, we're gonna get Reno'd. That's okay. We're gonna lose. But no Reno. What do you know? They need a buff that makes the minion untargetable by spells and hero powers. Yeah, David, that would help. It would still be bad against, like, Spellbreaker, but would remove some possible counters out of the pool. Will you be doing quest experiments? Yeah, we'll go back and do everything, guys. We're going to try to make... Like, this card will absolutely, day one, have to be used with Quest Paladin. Like, that's obviously where it's going to be. I'm not going to, like, specifically go back to do Quest, but these two cards in particular, if you're going to experiment with these cards, it's going to be in Quest environments to support them. So it will just inevitably happen. Like, we're going to end up doing quests. No question about it. I think we dig for more mechs, not just the power base. Like, it's sacrificing a synergy card to maybe lose it, but it's alright. Is this the same guy? Hey, we gained another rake, guys. I'm going up. We were at 172. Maybe there's a chance we hang on after all. I don't want to have to play more games. I'm scared we'll lose. I do think Spellbreaker is on a nerf train, by the way, guys. I think Spellbreaker will be nerfed with the rotation. You don't play Evolve on your minion. It's non-targetable. Yeah, we're Kyle, let me re-explain here, because I don't think it made a lot of sense to you. So, when you evolve a 6-drop, this becomes a potential target that you can get as a new 7-mana minion. So it makes evolving 6-drops really bad. Or not. It makes the likelihood of getting it really bad. Because you do not want to get a 1/1 after you evolve a 6-drop. So it adds to the pool in a very, very harmful way. Doomsayer is annoying. Man. Do not have an answer. We can only do 5. Where's my power mace? Still wouldn't help. It's tough. Great counter. So yeah, of course you can't evolve this. Well, it's not even the same class, so that's not relevant anyway, but... Or at least you get targeted with evolve. all silence should be nerfed, especially priest 0 mana one. No, I think silence needs to exist. The problem with Spellbreaker is that it's got pretty good stats for a 4-drop. Not like clearly not Yeti stats, right? But it doesn't feel too bad usually to play a 4/3, particularly in aggressive decks, which like the silence a lot. And for the while at the beginning of this expansion, Spellbreaker was one of the most played cards in the game. It's fallen off now, but I think giving it 3 attack or maybe 2 health would make it still be relevant without totally killing it, and it'd still be powerful, still be playable. I sort of want to like lightning bolt that, but I think it's too bad of a play. This is gonna get vaporized. I just want this to trade into something, right? I don't know. We get punished by like volcanic potion, maybe. Not even really though. Kills a tunnel trog. Trying to save these until it seems like they're gonna stick. But if I play these now, I know they just get ping traded 100%, or one of them does. We can only play one last turn we were overloaded. Forgotten torch ping. Okay, well at least he's focusing over there. This is gonna get to attack quite a bit. I just do all of this next turn. I'm actually gonna... It gets pinged next turn, but that's okay. I'm gonna go for it. It's gonna die anyway. We have exactly 6 mana to spend, so... Volcanic potion incoming, stat! Or blizzard or anything, really. And pretty much everything wrecks me here. But we don't have the luxury to play around stuff with this hand, right? We've got to just go all in and hope it's not there. It's not like we can reload later. We've got to do the damage, got to find the pieces. I guess maybe we could have kept one of these, since I think we represent lethal anyway on board. Frost Nova, Acolyte of Pain. Interesting. Like I said, guys, we're all in. I don't care. I don't care. Flame striking coming 100% of the time. Do you think if they nerf Spellbreaker, Priest, Shaman, and other classes with silence cards will become more popular? It just depends on what kind of silence targets exist, I guess. If there's stuff like that card that are really good with silence, then sure. Oh my god, he didn't have one of those cards we talked about. For real? What's in your hand? Second Frost Nova. There has to be a Doomsayer there, right? How do you not have a Doomsayer by now? Just hold. Either these minions hit or they don't. That's the only way we win.
Aha!
I wouldn't mind more specific silences like Defias Cleaner. Yeah, it's cool. It's kind of an interesting tech card. It's interesting to balance those silences because you can still give them pretty good stats. Because they're silencing a more specific, narrow kind of thing. So they become more powerful in a way, as long as you know that's exactly the kind of thing you're trying to silence. So you don't have to give up a ton of stats to get that all-inclusive silence. So that's pretty cool. If you switch to Cogmaster, you would have gotten a 4/3. Does that work now? It didn't used to work. Cogmaster in particular was broken way back in the day. It probably does. It's probably worth testing at the very least.
Aha!
It didn't used to work though. Like that, and what other card was it? There was one other card that whenever you did that, it wouldn't work. And you actually saw that interaction a fair bit too, because it was the reversing switch. Somebody remember that? Does anybody out there remember that exact thing? So you know we're gonna get You know we're gonna get Reno'd here 100% of the time. You think they fixed it with Small Time Buccaneer? Yeah, that may be. Yeah. That makes sense. I think they did fix it, or at least I remember him talking about it. I'm sure it works by now. So May 22nd, 2017. Somebody's still reporting the bug, actually. Oh, no, wait. What? Wait a minute. No. No, that's when Google indexed it. That's from 2014, yeah. So yeah, that's really old. Who knows? I'm sure it's been fixed by now. You're probably right. Huh. Okay. Alright. Alright, I guess he has it or he doesn't. We'll see. Could be dead, I guess, too. That's possible. Oh, he's not a Reno deck. Why am I thinking about Reno? He's played like a million 2-0s. Anybody in chat said one thing about Reno yet? Yeah, we might be dead. The cost reduction means we could easily be dead. He did Ice Lance once, though, right? I don't remember the exact numbers anymore, but without Thalnos and without an Ice Lance, can we really be dead? Forgotten Torch is still out there. He's got one Roaring Torch. But I think that's all the burn left. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's Reno, but with all 2-0s. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I used to know that number, what the exact possible output was, but who remembers that? Nobody really plays True Freeze Maze anymore. Still no Skill Strike. Yeah, I don't... We got really lucky with board clears there. He didn't have a Blizzard or... And he never actually hit a Doomsayer Frost Nova. It was either one or the other. Is mech expensive? No, the mechs are pretty cheap. The mech package isn't too bad. You can actually tell the rarity of the cards here in my list, guys. If you look, it's pretty subtle, but they have an outline. Like, you'll see Doomhammer has a purple outline, and Power Mace has a blue outline. Like, these are all commons, these other cards, right? They have a white outline. So this deck is incredibly cheap. Doomhammer is the only expensive card, in fact. So this would be a super budget list. I don't know if it's very good. I just made this in a rush. But E. Little John... Bit like Elton John, but a Little John. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, good sir. Really appreciate it. We've gotten a lot of subs today already, so thank you so much, Little John. That puts us at 357 subscribers right now, which is pretty amazing still in the scheme of things. Not quite an all-time high. We did hit 365 for a little while, but still unbelievable. Is Glaive Zuka worth a craft in Wild? Excuse me, I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea. I really like this buff here, so we'll go ahead and activate the weapon.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
5 months, woot woot. Keep up the good work, bro. Looking forward to seeing what you do with the new cards.
Hey, Boo Diddley, man, thank you for the 5-month resub. That's insane. 5 months, a long time already, man. I can't believe, like, I've been streaming that long, and people have been subbed for that long. That's mind-blowing. Thank you. And yeah, I'm excited as well, dude. New cards are always so much fun. Those first few days are just a whirlwind of activity and, like... It's rude. Still 4 attack against Priest. Like, it's not that... Well, that's pretty sad. I think you're always better off playing minions first when you can. They need that time to set up. This also buffs our Tunnel Trog quite a bit, so we can buff. We can do a lot of damage next turn. This is 7. This will get up to 4. It'll be 11. Theoretically, we can do 13 damage next turn, and I think we will. I think we're just gonna go face. I think we're just gonna ignore that. We'll have so much damage ready to go that. Like, we might just be able to kill him here in a second. This is 4 per turn, inevitably. I mean, obviously he can have a lot of stuff to heal. He's priest, but we don't have the luxury of playing around it. What experiments do you have planned so far? David, I don't have anything planned yet because I haven't seen all the cards. I mean, clearly there's a couple ideas like right here, quest decks like this. There's a handful of different things that make a lot of sense. Yeah, we lose. Just like that. It's nice to know when you're going to lose, at least you know you're going to lose quickly. We honestly might as well concede, but I'll play it out for fun. There's always a chance if he doesn't have a board clear. These little chip damages just come through in the clutch. Maybe we hit like a couple lava bursts off the top or something. Because like theoretically we already have 10 damage next turn, so we're 12 off right now. Minus any extra healing. Interesting.
Aha!
Second excavated evil, huh? Man. I think that's game, guys. I might have to concede here. This is gonna take it forever. Let's just concede. It's gonna take too long. Big Hunter, yeah, Big Hunter will be on the list 100%. Maybe one of the first things I do. A couple quest cards there. Legendary weapon decks, of course. Pretty much take all the legendaries that we've seen and we'll do crazy stuff. Temperus, obviously. King Togwaggle even, sure. We'll try stuff. Jerk says, if Paladin has a way to give charge, this legendary can be absolutely nuts. I wonder what the order will be. Same as casting order. Probably same as casting order. Will it matter, though? Should it matter what the order is? I guess it could, couldn't it?
Light shall bring victory.
Looking up a list of buffs. And yeah, you're right, charge would make it completely scary. Would get frightening very, very fast. I like just this into this. Solid. Paladin spells. Let's see. You should try an elemental mage deck. Yeah, that'll be on the list, definitely. Guys, I'll be streaming a ton, assuming the game comes out when I think it will. On December 7th. I will be streaming a ton over the next few days during the expansion. Like, more than I've ever streamed, so... We'll have time to explore all of these different experiments, 100%. Blessing of Might, Blessing of Kings, Hand of Protection... Adaptation's kind of cool with this card. You could give it stealth. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's, huh? Yeah, that would help you protect against the silent stuff. Much like you can give stealth to the last Kaleidosaur. You can adapt into stealth, and it will cast a. Well, I presume it'll cast the same. Let's do this instead. I guess it'll cast the same adaptation, or will it cast a random adaptation? I don't know, but you could certainly give it stealth. Oh, Blessed Champion would matter for order. You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't want the Blessed Champion first. You'd want it last, clearly. Well, I don't mind that at all. It's actually fine. 3/3/4, I'll take it. Solid turn, turn 5 here. Got a good board, 7 damage. Azure Drake, we got to ignore. Did we ever Whirling Zappo instead? He did just Holy Smite. It's worth twice as much damage. Yeah, let's go for it. We gotta try. Gotta try sneaks. Holy Nova wrecks me anyway, so what do I care? If he Holy Novas, we're gonna lose, so. Dragonfire Potion, same story. Alkanai Circle, same story. Alkanai Ping, though, is actually pretty good against this versus this. But still, we might be just really close to lethal. He's gonna trade into the Trog instead? Wait, what? Oh, he's got a Circle still. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I'm gonna leave this up though. I'm never gonna. Oh, he got spell damage. Crap! I forgot about that. Gotta try that way. Let's cool that we got the spell damage. It's nice. Can you sub with Twitch Prime on phone? I think so, Zosync. Some people seem to have trouble, though, so who knows. But I do have like a big button below the stream if you want to try. It can help to click that and just get the link. Oh, sweet. Reno's today, man. Same guy? No. Well, we obviously lose again. Zola the Gorgon will be in almost every deck other than aggro. Interesting proclamation, Smashed Potato. Yeah. I like Zola. I like Zola pretty well. I don't know about every deck. But I think she's pretty cool too. And she's got a funny name, so that always helps. The one-mana card adaptation may see some play. Yeah, with the legendary, it makes sense, right? Assuming it follows the... Assuming it uses the same adapt that you pick originally on the legendary. Because then you can get, like, stealth or can't be targeted, and it gets way better. That's pretty crazy to think about. I didn't finish looking at all the paladin spells. Spiker's Seed... Dino size? Yeah, because, like, dino size matters, too, for ordering, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I think we look for another mech, don't we? Or do we just play into the mech straight because it's Druid? I think we just play straight because it's Druid. They have trouble killing these. Yeah, like, you want to dino size first and then start buffing on top of that. You don't want to buff and then dino size. So ordering has a ton of implications, yeah. Well, that's annoying. Do we still Mech Warper? We have to, I think, yeah, that's fine. If he trades and hero powers, we just slam micro. If he ignores it, we're good. Mark of the Lotus is like worst case. Like Pirate into Mark of the Lotus would be terrible. Oh, cool, he's gonna leave it up. Punish! Punish! Punish. Power Mace looks pretty good. I don't know if we can win this or not still. If he has Living Mana, that's a card we just have so much trouble beating. But he can trade here. Can he kill both of the mechs? I don't think so. Power Mace is actually fantastic here. Wow. This is really good. Gotta clear against Druid. Pretty scary board, a 4-1 that's soon to be a 7-3? Something like that. I'll sub when I get home. Hey, no worries, Zosync, man. Feel free to spread the love. You don't have to sub to me. It casts a spell, doesn't mention random. Yeah. We forced him to hero power. That is great. It's really good news for us. And we're going to clear the board again into a buffed Shredder. Would we rather maybe Trog into Spider Tank? Yeah, because Trog gets buffed next turn by the Golem. Although, we're not necessarily going to play that next turn. We might rather stay on curve like this. Yeah, let's just stay on curve. It's safer that way. I like this better. It's also better against Crypt Lord. Technically. Probably not, though. It probably buffs to 7. Or 8. Possibly. I still think Vorax spell copies not counting towards the quest is dumb. Yeah, they have weird rules about that stuff. For whatever reason. Some things count, some things don't. This is scary for him, because we can do a lot of damage to him through that. Like, if he takes a trade here, we don't even mind. He can't win this race from where he's at now. If he has Living Mana, he can maybe win the race. He's taking trades, that's cool. Oh, nice! Another Totem Golem. That's a pretty good result. Living Mana is the one card I don't know if we can beat. Lightning Bolt. How much damage do I have right now? We have 9, 12. I think we have to trade in a little bit, though. Or, like, Lightning Bolt these things. Maybe we just Lightning Bolt the Hydra, go face. Make him take the trades. That gets punished a bit by Savage Roar, I guess. Oh, he can't Savage Roar though. Crap, he's not on enough mana. I don't know. This doesn't hurt, but he's got a lot to kill still. We have damage top decks too incoming. I don't think we should have traded. I think we should have went face. Mark of the Lotus didn't punish us as much because they only go to 3 and a lot of stuff had 4 health. So, we'll see. Power of the Wild, same story. We have 4 damage left. He's on an empty board though. Lava Burst is a lot of damage. Okay. Mage is actually doing quite well for itself with one of the best basic and classic sets of cards. They just didn't get any new stuff. Warlock has been mid to tier, low tier for a while. Yeah, Marks, I agree. Warlock has a lot of troubles with its base set. Like, there's just a lot of weak cards filling in the holes for Warlock, right? Hey, look at that top deck. Yay. He did all that work. All that work for nothing. It's pretty sad. Are we done with the Shaman quest yet, guys? Oh, yes! Yes, we are. What do you know? Am I at 7,000 gold yet? No. No, I am not. What are we at on quests here? 3 games with Paladin. Okay. I can play this in Wild. It's probably still okay. I could undoubtedly make it better, though, if I wanted to make it a Wild deck. Let's do that. Let's make it a little better in Wild real fast. We'll copy it. And give it some shielded mini bots and a muster for battle or something. Lunessa looks good, but the stats... Well, yeah, you can't give her good stats or she's totally busted. So you kind of have to... Oh, we can't use shielded mini bots with Keleseth, though. Crap. Convert to Wild, dude. No. I hate trying to convert stuff to Wild. I never know where the button works. Okay, there we go. We can drop Keleseth, though, maybe, if we want mini-bots, just because they're so good. Like, would we rather just have mini-bots, because they're great with Rallying Blade, and great with hand buff stuff? Maybe not. Maybe Keleseth's still better. Maybe I regret this decision now. But I do want better 3-drops, so they're any good 3-drops, because I always hate Aldors in this deck. Like, Coghammer's pretty good. Is it better than Rallying Blade, though? Not necessarily. Muster for Battle's way better than Eldar Peacekeeper for this list, though. Do we want, like, Quartermasters instead of Grime Streets or Skelemancers? No, I don't want to force it too much into a... We could go for Lost in the Jungle and Quartermaster instead of Fireflies. What else do we cut? Second Spellbreaker. I like everything else. Yeah, that looks good. Let's try that. Flappy Buff Volume 2. Wild. The Wild. Oh, guys! We're ranking up! Nice! That's good news. We might hold our spot after all.
What combos are you most excited for in the upcoming expansion?
Gosh, Man Ray, I don't know, dude. Any Temperus combo I think looks pretty cool. Zola Keleseth's probably going to be a thing that happens a lot. For better or for worse, I don't know, but that's a thing. I'm sure there are going to be more we haven't seen yet. Medivh plus Druid Legendary Weapon, Twig of the World Tree is pretty crazy. A lot of stuff like that's going to be overpowered. Dude Paladin, yeah, sort of. I mean, clearly a converted dude Paladin. I guess I queued up the wrong. I guess I queued up the wrong deck. This, or at least this list is wrong. Did I queue up the wrong deck, guys? Did I just queue up the standard version after all that work? Of course I did. I'm sure I did. Somebody tell me. Somebody caught it, I'm sure. Indulge this new OTK deck. Leroy, Carnivorous Ooze, Play Dead, Thorison. Yeah, that's pretty busted. That's a lot of Leroys, man. I don't know if it'll work. That's a lot of cards to make a combo work, but it'll be fun to try, at the very least. Alright, Scary start, as always. Corsair's pretty good at Alien Blade, so the rest sucked really, really bad. But thanks for the cheer, Mana Ray, of course. Guys, we've had 4,567 bits cheered this morning, a lot of which James Virex dumped all at once to get his new badge, which is pretty cool. I wonder if James is still here. He's not, but we still love him. It's okay. Yeah, man, this is a bad hand. Don't even really have a good turn next turn. Fledgling would be a good draw. Could do this, but I don't get to do the Dread Corsair. Raven Idol, that's okay. Yo, who saw the new Paladin Legendary? Somber! Somber. Somber. Look, look. Look. Everyone watch it. Oh, whoa, whoa! What happened to my finger? It's right there. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, hey, what's up? It's up there, we saw it, dude. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Pretty crazy. Who knows if it's good, but I am fairly confident it's crazy. I can tell you that much. Love your review of the cards. Very verbosely technical. Thanks, Nizogan. That's exactly what I go for. I have a mission statement written up. I want to be verbosely technical in my card reviews. Why didn't you stream last night? I planned to stream yesterday, but I had to cancel. My fiance got off work early. She was supposed to work until 7 p.m., but she came home at like 3 p.m. instead. Well, he had a pretty cool turn until he dirty ratted. I mean, Naturalize pretty good still, but like he had to use it on that. That's something. He's out of cards now. Not too upset with the results there. I guess we'll kill one of these, right? Is it better off than killing the Dirty Rat? I don't want him to be able to kill this unless he has exactly Swipe or UI, which he probably does, so maybe we shouldn't stress too much about it. I guess we'll kill the Dirty Rat. I don't know. Swipe demolishes me here, though. We don't even have a good turn 6. Well, if something lives, we do, but looks like he's gonna swipe. No, Drake. It's also pretty good. We lose our steed. Beautiful steed, we miss you. Interesting. Okay. I honestly probably would have just traded the dude, but he knows his deck better than I do, and his health total. Is this... I don't really know exactly what we're dealing with here. Is this a big druid, or... I guess it's mostly Jade. No, actually the Jade Blossom is a gifted card. We don't... That's the only Jade card we've seen. Maybe just a big druid? Naturalized was a gifted card as well. Bran into Jade Behemoth. So he's still Jade, obviously. Bone Mare is okay. Steed is bad, so I think we have to Bone Mare. We're behind though, obviously. That's a really scary brand. What was I talking about in chat? And I saw something I liked, and I was talking about it, and then I forgot. Oh, streaming yesterday. Oh, that's what it was. She got off early from work, so she's going on a trip tomorrow. She's leaving tomorrow for going to visit her family, so I wanted to hang out with her yesterday. It was going to be our last good day to hang out because I work all day today. So, since we got some extra time, I decided to sacrifice streaming for hanging out time. A choice I would happily make again. This is just too good a ramp, man. Like, 2 straight free Jades off this brand. That is bonkers. It's just a little bit too good. He's gonna have to just completely run out of cards for me to win this. If he doesn't trade Aya, we can maybe get a value Spellbreaker. He seems to want to protect her for some reason. God, he's just drawn all Battlecry cards! Oh my god, every free battle cry card after he gets the brand stabilized. Unbelievable. Everyone.
Sue, do we have any idea the order the spells are cast for that legendary?
We don't, Manta Ray, but I mean, I think the default assumption is they're cast in the order that you cast them originally, right? Like, I can't imagine anything else makes more sense. He can't possibly have another battle cry, so I'm just gonna take the most stats off the board for trading here. There's no way as another battle cry. We're gonna lose, it doesn't matter, but we'll try. This plus this is some healing and stuff. Cannot possibly have another battle cry. How will Kellis and hand buffs work? They won't be relevant because it's specifically target. Well, very likely it's just targeted minions. The wording here makes it sound like. Oh, we're dead. Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Dragon isn't attacked. Cast on your minions typically means targeted onto your minions, and it's very similar to what we've seen with the quest in the past as well. So that's 99% what it's gonna look like. And Kelliseth is not a spell anyway, so Kelliseth's 100% out. Hand buff is also not a spell, so that's out. But like things like evolve, for instance, if a paladin somehow got evolve, I don't think even evolve would work. Am I the only one who thinks Regis would make a good pro Hearthstone player? Well, what? I mean, what define? Ah, I queued up the wrong deck again. Ugh, crap. What defines a pro Hearthstone player? I mean, what's the distinction? I would venture I make more money off Hearthstone than a lot of what people consider pro Hearthstone players. Because I have a pretty successful stream. That's not to brag, just the reality. Like, we have a lot of subs and stuff, more so than a lot of really, really good Hearthstone players, which is mind-blowing. Why aren't you guys subbing to really good Hearthstone players? Why are you hanging out here? That I'll never understand, but I guess I kind of am pro if you think about it in a way, because I do make money playing the game. So... Savich is recruiting, yeah, I saw that. Liquid's looking for some additional players. I think Liquid does, though, skew much more towards people who want to compete at a level. Like, I don't want to compete in tournaments and stuff. They're not looking for, like, a streamer.
Community is hype.
It really is, Manta Ray, yeah. That's what I'm getting at. Like, you guys have made the stream unbelievably successful. Just, like, outrageously successful. Because you guys are amazing.
The beard.
Thanks, David Hasselhulk, yeah. The beard indeed. I would not be opposed to joining an organization if the deal made sense and stuff, but...
Yeah, probably the beard.
I like the little combo you guys are having. Thanks for the bits, guys. That was 500 bits. Real fast there. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Again, I wouldn't be opposed to joining an org.
I really want a sub for lunch, but I won't have time to get one. Italian or meatball sub sounds really good right about now.
That actually does sound really good, Jerks. That sounds fantastic. I'm on board, man. Let's get subs.
Bit train.
Thanks, Manta Ray, man. I appreciate the bit train indeed. That was a lot of bits. I think it was like 700 or 800 bits. Just real fast right there. Again, to finish that thought, I wouldn't be opposed to joining an org if the deal made sense, but I don't want to be like a competitive Hearthstone player. I don't want to have to travel for tournaments and stuff. That doesn't really work with my time commitments and everything. Plus, there are a lot more gifted players out there who spend more time learning the game and playing at a very, very high level.
I want a sub to eat also. I just don't know which one of you I want to devour.
David Hasselhulk. Don't eat me, dude. Don't eat me. I'm like a piece of lettuce now. The beard looks a bit like lettuce.
The beard stream is here.
The beard stream. Ixodis, dude. Thanks for the bits, Ix. I feel like you're not a common bit cheerer, but I certainly appreciate you jumping in, man. And Jerks, yeah, subs sound great, man. My stomach's feeling a little weird this morning, though. I'll be honest. Like, halfway through the stream, I kind of felt like my stomach was getting a little upset. I don't know what that's about. That's very rare for me. I don't know what's going on. This is actually perfect, because we get the guaranteed spike grids next turn. Plus the heals on this Wicker Flame are pretty good, too. We might stabilize yet. Am I still the Hulk? No, okay, I stopped. Alright, good. I did forget to change Xandalon. We're doing okay, though, so I'm not too upset. Thoughts on the Legendary? Man, it's really hard to say, Geronimo. It looks pretty cool. Time will tell if it's any good, but it sure looks fun. I think it probably won't be good at the end of the day. Sad to say. Okay. Give me them heals. Are we going to be able to kill this or not is the question. Probably not. Maybe we have to Bone Marrow this turn. Depending on the trade. We might just have to totally suicide our minion to get rid of this. Otherwise it's too threatening.
Rip overlay.
Rip overlay? What happened to the overlay? Oh, I went back to the wrong spot again. Yep. It would almost seem like I'm doing that to intentionally elicit subs to remind me, but I promise that's not the case. I really do just forget. Oh man, that's a big old dude.
Same. I have a relatively stable constitution, rolled well in that stat, but something I ate yesterday has made the last 10 hours of my life a living hell.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jerks. Yeah, I don't know if mine was from eating anything. It's almost like it's a cramp or like positional, like it's something about the way I'm sitting almost or something. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, I'm not having any problems beyond currently just like a little bit of uncomfort, you know, lack of comfort there. But hopefully it stays only uncomfortable and nothing any scarier than that. That's it's a big guy. Really need an Eldor Peacekeeper about now. That would be great. Dr. Boom. I think we're gonna lose, guys. That's a mighty good commitment to the board there. Well, Chillblade Champion is something. Can work with this. But I think we're still dead to Boom. I don't know what we top deck here that gets me out of this. Really no good cards. Maybe an Eldor Peacekeeper? But even that doesn't help me Bone Marrow, so I don't know. Almost seeing the stream, yeah, Cadence. There'll be one more game after this, it looks like. One more game and then the stream will be over. I'll probably play my all legendary deck to goof. Because we're never going to get out of rank 9 anyway, so what does it matter? I don't think I have anything that's good here. Can kill that, but how do we deal with Boom? How do we deal with the Boom bots? No, there's no outs. Tyrion and Lich King aren't even enough. No. Alright. We'll see, I guess. Doom Pact is maybe enough? Maybe. Probably not, even though because the Boom bots are too good. We could even be dead this turn. Silence. Boombots getting good value. Boombots could hit me for 8, right? Jeez, he's low! Gosh! That's almost an out.
Throw money to the Bearded Wonder because didn't get to support by watching cause I just woke up your awesome Regis.
Hey, thanks PKO, man. There's a lot of kind words to dump there, and a lot of legendary Regis spam too in chat. Love you guys. You guys are being awesome today. 100%. He may honestly, I feel like he played that about as poorly as possible. I didn't really pay that much attention, but it sure seems like there were more opportunities there to make some good plays. Am I crazy, guys, or did that seem to go very poorly? I think Tyrion's still better than Sunkeeper. Like, I mean, why not? If you're gonna ever boom first, and then boom bot after, right? Like, he put that at like 4 health, so that the boom lost like 3 damage. He basically, oh, don't be Hunter. Although we might just win with reverse lethal. There's a lot of damage incoming. Probably doesn't even matter if it's Hunter. Hunter might actually be better. He missed a hero power. Yeah, I gotta say, guys, Xanax has thrown this game. I don't normally like to call out my opponents because you never know what their hand is like or like what they're looking at, but Xanax has absolutely thrown this game. He kind of botched the ending there a little bit. I think he should have won that one. I think he should have won that one. A couple mistakes, right? So I don't talk through these to like shame him or anything. It happens. We all make mistakes. It's not that. I'm trying to talk through it as a learning moment. So the way he traded into that Lich King, I think he was trying to get some high rolls on the boom bots, but you don't need to get high rolls when you're ahead. When you're that far ahead and I'm that close to death, you can just play for consistency's sake. Because he was trying to get the boom bots to like kill the Lich King, keep the Dr. Boom alive, but he had such a massive lead. I think alternatively he could have just traded the boom in first on the Lich King to guarantee that, you know, maybe one boom bot kills the thing because it would have had 2 health left because it was actually a 9 health Lich King, if you remember. And if not, you run the second boom bot in. If the first boom bot doesn't kill the Lich King, then that means I got hit in the face. Then the second boom bot guarantees to hit in the face as well. And then you still have 5 damage in your hand as well, which likely would have been enough to kill me. But instead he did it in a weird way where the Lich King, Dr. Boom only did 4 damage to the Lich King and still died. So then he missed like 3 damage for free. Clearly also with the Sir Finley, he should have hero powered first and then Sir Finley'd, and then hero powered again because it refreshes your hero power. He also shouldn't have traded into the taunt because he might have like top decked to silence, or he may have only had 1 silence, so he might have already played through those opportunities. But anyway, weird ending to that game. I feel like he certainly had some better opportunities there and threw them. So guys, this will be my last game. This has been an incredible stream this morning. I mean, just absolutely outstanding. You guys have been amazing. Lots of good discussion about cards. So many kind words offered. Also,
Only a fool rejects the Lich King, lol.
Speak of the devil with Guadalupes. A ton of bits today. That's almost 6,000 bits. It's 5,967 bits, which is mind-blowing. Guadalupes, thanks for the bits. PKO, Jerks, thanks for the bits. Manta Ray, David Hasselhulk, Ixodes. Who else is bitted today? I think that's most of the bits I see today, but I really do appreciate it, guys. Oh, that's a scary good start. This is a meme deck, man. You're not supposed to have good starts like that. Manta Ray, I think you tried to get me to 6,000. It worked, but that was a weird... 117 was not the exact... Yeah, you needed to be like 33 or something, I think. So I don't know how you guys are 117, but either way, Manta Ray. Appreciate it. That's pretty awesome. Unless we can... Oh! I was just going to say, unless we get something that buffs Edwin, we might just Barnes. I think we got a Barnes anyway. Edwin can always be buffed later. Barnes could hit, like, Sylvanas. Well, not
New
Sylvanas,
badge.
but...
XD.
Prince Malchazar, awesome. Oh, it's for a new badge. I gotcha. That makes more sense. Jerks and I were both, like, trying to figure out that number. Yeah, the red looks good. You and, James Vyrix both got new badges today.
Time for work.
Today.
CYA.
Hey, Ixodes, dude. Thank you for the bits and the kind words, man, and hanging out in chat. That's awesome. 400 bits is a ton, so that actually put us over 6,500. So thank you, Ix. That's amazing. Manta Ray, congrats on the new badge. You and James Vyrix, I think, in fact, got the same badge today. Is that right? Probably right, yeah. And Maximus, thanks for the 50 bits. Bruno, thanks for the bit spam. Doesn't have to be 100, dude. They all add up. Every bit counts in my book. Green skin solidity. Oh, whoa! I didn't know I was getting a patches. I don't think I normally run patches in this list. Oh, maybe I should have killed the demon. I always kill the thing that can be healed, but that's very unlikely in Warlock. It's much more likely he gets demon synergy, so... Punished. Wow. At least I knew I was punished before I got punished. That's always a good sign.
won't ya?
Sometimes you don't see the punish until it's too late, you know, and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. Crap. But I saw it coming. I knew it was happening.
I have no time for games.
Here, I punished again. I've taken 2 extra damage from that, essentially. There's a 2 damage punish. Amused Parrot with a $5 sub. That's a great name. I'll try to keep you amused, Amused Parrot. Thanks for the $5 sub, man. That's amazing. Appreciate you dropping the great support. Solteris, I don't think I saw your comment, man. You might have to ask again. And the stream is ending fairly soon, so ask away. Here we go, high roll. Yeah, nice. Perfect high roll. Exactly what we needed. Boom is good. We're 13 health is the problem. Can we recover fast enough? I doubt it. I doubt it. Does Wild have every card ever made? Yeah, Tuminin, it does indeed. Every single one ever made. And I have all of them, thankfully. Thanks to you guys, really. Never could have done that without streaming on YouTube, that's for sure.
Dr. Seven so fun and interactive.
Guadalupe's, I know. Well, he's kind of interactive, but it's in a terrible random way. Like, you know, figuring out how to trade into the boombots and stuff can have some pretty important implications, but it's not in a rewarding way. It's like just all random. So it doesn't feel very good with boom. Oh, Dreadlord. Okay. It's pretty good, honestly. Terrible bombs. If they'd both hit the same target, it would have been fine. Moat Lurker. Oh, man. We're dead. We're super duper dead. I have to kill this, because if I kill this, it gets charged again, and that's no good. Alright, we got 1 health. I do have a Reno, so it's possible we live. He probably has a way to do 1 damage. A Veteran, Soulfire, second Doomguard. But it's possible. Seen crazier outcomes. Soltaris, did Soltaris ask his question? I don't see it. There it is. Jeez. Talk about having enough damage. God. That's tough. Guadalupe, by the way, thanks to the 145 bits, man. That's awesome. Stream always ends right when I get here. You trying to tell me something? Yeah, dude. We look out for you for hours. I've got scouts all across Twitch. They keep an eye on you. As soon as you get here, they send me little notes. Here we go. So Tara says, Blackguard is your silver champion. If you attack him and you heal, Blackguard does the damage, then you attack. So yeah, this is something that can also happen with things like Vine Cleaver and Knife Juggler too. Like you summon the minions, I think, and then maybe not exactly Vine Cleaver, but there are interactions like that. Soltaris, yeah, there's a few of those in the game. I've seen. I think it's like I don't remember what the other one is, but there's a couple examples of that. It's pretty crazy how that works. You get a free charge, essentially. It's pretty cool. Alright, guys, so I gotta run. It's been a pretty amazing stream today. I'm sorry, Ryan James, that we've ruined your day by ending right as you got here. Well, that's giving too much power to my stream. It truly didn't ruin your day. Surely you'll still have a good day. I'm not that important, but nonetheless, sorry we missed you, man. And guys, I appreciate everybody today. It's been a lot of fun. Of course, as always, a ton of bits, a lot of new subs, a lot of kind words, a lot of fun Hearthstone. We're still at rank 173. We've bounced around. We were 169 for a while. I may have to play some more games before the end of the month, guys, to stay in the top 200. It's going to be close. I've been losing like 7 to 10 ranks a day, and we've still got 3 days left, so I may not make it, but time will tell. We'll have to figure that out as the week rolls on. But I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same place. So if you had fun today, of course, stop back by tomorrow. We'll do more of the same kind of stuff. Maybe some Arena, maybe some Wild. Who knows, but it'll be something. But until then, everybody, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.